You're tuned into Artgoon Radio, brought to you by UTB Worldwide. Download our app, available in the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store. It's just a lifestyle. Don't trip.
I like stitches. It makes me feel good. After a long day. I was like, oh, she's stitchy on.
Paid post?
Oh, yeah.
I love paid post.
What?
I promise.
Disney promo is crazy. It's the man with the plan. Hey, Clark Kent, what some of the ladies do call me Superman. It's your boy, Big Cali.
Your boy Kelly K on the building.
Rare Artgoon, two-step shawty.
And this is Artgoon Radio, man. Episode 21. Feeling good, feeling great.
Yeah.
Another day.
Hey, I want any of our followers to comment and say how many times Big C says feeling good, feeling
Hey,
great.
I was gonna
Throughout an episode.
the other day in your story when you got a haircut, I even sent one of them to my cousins. It was so funny. You said feeling good, feeling great at least 6 times in like 3 different parts.
Hey, man, hold on. Have you ever felt good and felt great?
I have.
Have you ever walked around and felt like this?
Like this?
Do you know what's going on right now?
Yes, I do.
Do you know I'm down 105 pounds?
Let's go.
Since October? I'm feeling good, feeling great.
Post-op?
We post-op. What's up?
I feel you,
Do I
man.
get a bomb?
I feel you, man.
Drop a couple. Do your thing.
Nah, but
up.
for real, I'm feeling good, feeling great. Another day. July, we still here.
Yeah.
sir.
Leo season is
Approaching.
It here? Is it
Not
approaching?
Yet. Not yet. Well, like one more day and a half.
Yeah.
Another day?
You know what I mean?
By the time this episode come out, it'll be for sure Leo season.
Yeah.
We'll be
Yeah.
knee deep, and definitely it'll be Coach Kel's birthday by the time. So, shout out Coach K. Before we get started, happy birthday, Coach Kel.
Appreciate you.
we
Appreciate
about to take a
you.
lot of naps during Leo season.
Yeah, right. A lot of long.
We've been
ass
taking naps all cancer season. Right? Charging up.
charging up for the mega nap.
It's about to be crazy out here, y'all. Leo
about-
season lit.
Anytime a nigga say that, I don't trust
I
it.
don't trust shit
It's
that's
about to be
about to come.
crazy out here, y'all.
Nigga,
Hey,
I don't
man, it is.
understand what's about to happen, man. I'm going in for my season.
Just what it is, man.
My nigga about to party 2 times and go to sleep for the rest of the month.
Yep.
They be trying to hate on us Leos, y'all.
Hey,
It's all good.
every Leo I know sleeps 12 hours a day.
Every day.
Because
They work 6, and the other 6 they just communicate with other people.
do you know how many
That's it.
when we're up?
Sleep.
When we're up, we trying to eat.
How many naps you take a day?
We
Kel?
trying to you said how many naps?
How many naps is it if you are off and you're not working? How many naps would you just take in a normal day?
Maybe one, because I don't really like taking too many naps because I sleep really hard. And if I take a nap, I'm going to sleep for like 3 hours, and then I won't be able to go to sleep. So I don't like taking naps like that.
You believe that?
No.
Thank you.
Just the honest truth.
Sounds good though.
Just the honest truth. Anytime I take a nap, it's probably I just got off work and I didn't get that much sleep. But
What's that much sleep? Because I know you got 8 hours of sleep before you even went to work.
nah,
Every
man,
day.
I'm trying to work on 8 hours, man.
So
Because
how many hours of sleep do you get on a normal night?
am I working or not?
Working. Normal day. Normal week.
I probably get like a solid 6.
That's a normal work for like a normal 30-year-old in America. 6 hours is pretty normal.
Yeah, it
5
is.
hours is like, how much sleep do you get, Reem, in the night?
It's between 5 to 6.
Normal work week.
But I need to be better.
5 to 6.
I get like 5 or 6.
I need to be better though, because that's
Like,
not
that's
healthy.
like a lot for me. I'm good.
I usually take a nap though if I can. Maybe like early, like in the morning still, like after I eat breakfast. If I'm feeling like a little sluggish, I'll get another hour and a
Well,
half.
I mean, the
in
thing is,
quick.
if I was an entrepreneur and I didn't have to work, I would do that too.
Yep.
But the fact that I get home at like 4 o'clock, sometimes 5, there's no point to take a nap because I'm not gonna be able to go to sleep.
I feel you. It's too
I feel
late.
you. I don't get no naps during the week.
This is
I
what
know
it
what.
is. If it is, I'm dead tired.
You sleep hard as fuck though.
Yeah, I'm a bear.
Yeah.
I go in. I'll sleep through an earthquake. I didn't even feel none of
Same.
earthquakes. Have you
Same
felt
way.
any of these earthquakes yet?
Bro, I ain't feel shit.
No, I haven't.
That's crazy.
I ain't felt
Yeah.
not a
Have
goddamn
Have you felt
thing.
them, Marshall? I wasn't feeling shit, man. My mom calling me like, "Are you okay? You alive? Everything good?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm chilling at the bar."
There was one that happened in daytime I didn't even feel.
Yeah, I didn't feel it either.
So I don't know what's going on, but
Last time I thought it was a earthquake, but it was just my neighbors arguing and shit. So I was cool. I was nervous. I heard boom. I was like, "Oh my god!" I was like, oh, sorry, it's just him.
Having a meth argument.
Yeah. That's fucked up. Also, man, shout out, happy birthday, Disneyland. By the way, Disneyland's birthday.
It's
The actual
today?
Disneyland, not in this on the 20th. I think on your birthday.
what?
Yeah, Disneyland.
That's so
Yeah.
rare.
28th.
We on the 28th, 27th, and this
Shout
week
out.
or something like that. So Disneyland.
Fucking Leo season. Gotta tell y'all niggas.
Man, fuck that expensive ass place.
Hey,
That place
man,
is the best place on
Fucking
earth.
$8 churros.
How old is Disneyland turning?
That's a good question. You should check that out, Marshall. That's a very good thing that the researchers should very know. I was actually thinking that, my brother.
Probably like 70.
I'm gonna go with 85. What you think? How old you think Disneyland
Yeah, I'm gonna go with 75.
is? 75?
64 years old.
Thank you. I won.
Damn.
No, you
I,
didn't.
I, for sure, I
I
got
didn't
closer to
guess.
him.
I said 70.
I didn't hear
he
that.
said 70.
Did you hear 70?
No, I don't know. I don't remember.
Thank you. I didn't hear
just went with
shit.
it. Whoever hears this is gonna be like, y'all niggas is crazy.
All right,
How y'all
well,
forget
we
me?
will all hear what I said.
I didn't hear shit. Hey, Marshall, did you hear 70 from Reem?
Hey, I'll be honest, we was all
Yeah.
talking. So
Yeah,
much.
I didn't hear shit.
We'll hear it.
I won.
It's all good.
The birthday just passed. It was on the 17th.
Yeah, the birthday just passed.
You know, cancer season. It's all good.
Sorry.
Y'all cool.
My bad. I thought it was Leo season. I tried to put y'all together, you know.
You know,
Can't
it
put
makes
those things
sense. It's the
together.
happiest
So
place
who's
on
another
earth.
Leo, man? What's y'all? You get your moment, man. What's up with Leos, man? Who's like the popular Leos in the game? Who's y'all?
Who's the most
staples?
popular Leo in the game right now?
Who's your staples? Because we got LeBron, Martin Luther King.
Kobe is a cuss Leo. You like that?
No, he's not a Leo.
Well, cuss.
You like that?
Trying
Hey,
to draw him
hey, he
into
said
that?
it. No, we got Magic.
Y'all got Barack Obama.
Definitely got Barack.
Oh, we got
And Lil
Barack.
Uzi.
Y'all got Barack?
Of course.
So we got Barack.
We all of
Yeah.
us?
Who you talking about us? Nah, nigga. You know, we got a couple, man.
Base God.
Base guy?
He's talking about rappers? We got
Anybody? Who?
Oh, okay,
Just give me
okay.
some. Rapid fire.
Thugger.
Thugger, Dom Kennedy,
Dom Kennedy?
Chief Keef,
R.I.P. R.I.P.
Nip,
Oh,
of
Nip's-
course, RP.
dang.
One of the realest. Who else? Young Thug. Who else is a fucking rapper? J-Lo.
J-Lo?
That's a good one.
That's a good Leo.
What's fun?
Tom Brady, Leo.
Yep. Tom Brady.
Damn, y'all got the GOAT.
Yep.
Definitely do. We got a couple, man. You know,
Okay.
we do our thing, man.
So what's up, man? What's the big plans for your birthday, man?
Definitely.
We'll start with you for what's your birthday plan so far, man?
Thinking about going to this couple lounges I'm trying to pick and choose out of. I got to hit them up and see what's good with the reservations and stuff.
Hey, man, we were having a whole discussion before coming here between Kel and Reem was in here going deep for who put each other on the most spots ever, okay? So is this one of your spots you're going to put us on?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Supposedly, that's what's going to happen next week.
I mean, well, you know,
Allegedly.
this is what it is. Prior to starting the show, I showed Reem 2 spots he ain't never seen or heard before that are fly, that are 2 possibilities for my birthday. So that's one.
Have you been there, though, to either of those spots?
I went there last night.
To one?
Both of them. They're across the street.
Okay.
So, to add to what Big C was saying,
Yeah.
I give Reem that he has any speakeasy bar lounge spots, right? If you want to go to a bar and have some drinks, hit up Reem.
Yeah.
All right. If you want to go to a spot and get some really fire food in a great environment, have some fire drinks, hit your boy up.
So will we say that you're the ultimate foodie?
I would say I'm the ultimate foodie.
Okay, because I was about to get into this conversation.
Not the ultimate foodie, but I definitely know spots. Fly
Yeah.
spots.
You know more fly spots than I know. I'll give you that. And
Yes.
You for sure know more speakeasy bars, lounges.
Why, of course.
So, what's up, man?
It was
The two is y'all want.
I feel Kel has a better argument because he's probably been to more, but I wouldn't say necessarily no. But he has a better argument. In the courtroom, he would win
Damn right.
because he's been to
But
more.
where have you put him on? That's where I was trying to figure out the whole time. I've yet to hear a location,
That's
a spot.
That's the real
'Cause
question.
I've heard spots that he's put you on. I have spots that
He's put me on
Yeah.
Rise, and he's put me on Kaz. Kaz is a ramen spot. Rise is a sushi spot.
Yep.
I put him on Sugarfish, which is another sushi spot.
And I gave you that one
You did,
as a gift.
Who
and
put you on Sugarfish?
girl. Most girls put me on all these spots.
Okay.
When you live out in LA, you know what the fuck is going on.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So,
So
the
what?
verdict, the
What
verdict.
I'm
do
not
you
ready
bring,
to
What do you
live in
bring to the
LA.
table, Big C?
Oh, what I bring to the table? Oh, well, if you ever eat with a rare fat player, it's definitely a different dining experience. I'm just going to let you know. I don't even have to know the spot. I'm going to know the chef by the end of the day. Chef going to come to me. I'm going to get the special chef special. You know, the special special cut.
So basically, when you go to a spot, you're cashing out.
I'm cashing out and and everyone's loving me. It's an experience.
Yeah, for
It's an
sure.
experience. It's a wave. And if you know, you know.
I feel
You
that.
feel me? It's going to smell like Chanel Blue and it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be a lot of cushion in the air.
That sounds strange, but I'm fucking with it.
Yeah, man.
You know what
so,
I'm saying?
any-
So by the time Leo season ends,
yeah.
you can add about, if Reem pulls up with me, about a good 4 or 5 spots.
Okay.
Well, why is there if? Like, I don't be pulling up.
Because of, if you pull up with me, sometimes I'll
The
be
only
with,
reason why I wouldn't
sometimes
pull
I'll be
up,
with my one mans.
that's it.
Well,
It's the only reason why I'm not pulling up. 'Cause
You know.
if you have a one man,
it happens.
And sometimes you don't be with the cash out.
Woo! Call it like it
When it-
is, Big C. Call it like it is.
for the food?
Sometimes you don't be with the cash out with the
Call
food.
it.
yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
Not every
so
time. Nah.
That's I'm pulling up whenever have I ever not said no when you were like, yo, let's go eat.
No, you haven't.
Yeah. Every time that I say no though, it's like something behind that I ate earlier or something.
True.
I don't have a big
True.
stomach. I
True.
just can't be just going in
You're right.
if I haven't prepared to be going in.
You're right. I get it. That's it's a little factor.
That's the part of the rare fat player swag is like no matter what, niggas ain't gonna see me not going up in the restaurant.
Yeah, I have to go.
That's the
even-
part of your ambiance.
And you know, it's funny, even with the the whole gastric sleeve situation, I order food, I just take it all to go. And I just eat
feel
it
you.
throughout like 2-3 days. But
Feel
I'm
you.
still going in because I'm not letting no. It's
Yeah.
still me. Like, no. I'm
feel
still
you.
getting the scallops with the garlic butter. We still out here. I'm still getting the freaking what's my the call me
the
Sauvignon
motherfucking.
Blanc. Sorry. I didn't think of the wine. I like the Sauvignon Blanc. That's my shit, man.
Yeah.
With the
okay.
scallops, and I had that with the crab cake at Yard House pulled up Friday.
Okay.
Flame.
Okay.
Flame.
That ain't no flex, but that's tight.
It's flex. It's flex for a
no
Riverside person. And Riverside on a Friday, that's a flex. That's the best food you could get in Riverside on Tyler. What's better?
Salted pig.
Is that on Tyler?
Oh, you're just talking about in that one
Yes.
square block?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I had to pull up before I got the edge up.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. I've been to Salted Pig, but I never like all the way ate
Yard
there.
House is cool.
So
like,
I can't confirm.
Yard
What's
House-
better than Yard House on Tyler? In Riverside, California, on Tyler, what's a better restaurant than Yard House? Because if you say PF Change, I will kick over this table.
I would definitely never say that.
If you say fuck ass Red Robin, I'll kick over.
Hey, the closest
Come
one
on,
would be
man.
like I don't really eat here too much, but
Texas
Cheesecake-
Roadhouse?
Cheesecake Factory.
I don't like.
But I don't eat there too much, so
Cheesecake Factory. You
To
go
be
there,
honest
you go
with you,
there if
Big
you're
C-
19 on a date.
But Cheesecake Factory is more swagged out than your house.
I rebuke that in the mighty name.
When it
In the
comes
mighty
to just
name.
when it comes to just like the ambiance and the food is more swagged out. I would rather go to Yard House because I'm the brew bear. I'm the beer king. So I'd rather go to Yard House. But like if you like, it's a little more swagged out cheesecake.
yeah,
It's a little better dishes. Like
Cheesecake
Still better.
Factory, I went there
they
twice.
have way
and
more
I-
of an option.
Yeah, but Yard House food just tastes better. To
I
me.
think I'm gonna pick Yard House, but yeah.
Yard
would
House
too.
food tastes better. It's better. All the servers are way better, by the way.
Wait, man.
Whoever's the HR department at Yard House,
Hey man,
needs to,
shout out. Every Yard House I've ever been to in my life,
Yeah.
they have John's.
yeah,
Cold. I've
As
never
soon as you
seen-
walk in,
Yard House and
Hello, welcome to Yard House. How many? I'll be like, I don't even know her next to me. Who is she?
Yard
This
House
my
and
sister.
Chick-fil-A have consistently like very good
Yard
looking
House,
people
Chick-fil-A
there.
outside of the IE, I always see a baddie.
It's always one.
Hey man, come on! Don't smoke out
I
Ontario.
do.
Don't smoke out Corona.
Bro,
Chick-fil-A's
it's
and-
like I've been to a couple spots right outside the IE, man, and it just keeps getting badder and badder once you get to LA. It's just
Some dime pieces and
what it
Chick-fil-A.
is. I'm sorry.
You know who used to have the baddest females that used to work is Hooters outside of the Inland
No.
Empire. Outside of the Inland Empire. When I was
I ain't gonna lie, I used to live around
Yes.
the corner in the OC and one
They were
there were some
bad.
baddies back in 08.
Bad.
There
How
were some
about this?
baddies.
The Hooters in Atlanta on Peachtree. Oh my god.
Oh, what?
On Peachtree.
What the fuck is that?
in Atlanta.
Oh, I'm like, hey man,
Yeah.
where is that? Peachtree?
Riverside.
What the fuck?
I don't go to Hooters enough to even validate that.
I went through a Hooters phase.
I don't know.
I went through a deep Hooters phase. I used to
Okay.
go there all the time.
Well, you know better
All
than
you
me.
can eat. Me and Dorbees.
Oh, man, I love that combo. Hey, can I get 20 wings? Lemon
No
pepper.
fries.
Bro, me and Dorbees used to go there on like Tuesdays or Mondays and get all you can eat boneless wings.
Chicken nuggets.
Yeah, so we used to eat I used to eat like 50 boneless wings and then just look at girls all day. It was one of the lowest
You're
points of my
like a
life.
creep.
That's what everybody is there doing, though.
Yeah.
You look around and you see all those old white dudes. They're all doing the same shit,
All
drinking a
white
beer.
man, bunch of bikers.
Yeah.
Right, bunch of fucking bikers.
Yep. I'm straight. I've always been straight off.
Yeah, I
Hooters.
like this to go.
I mean, it's not like bad,
And I
but
don't
there's
like-
other spots that I would pick before
I don't like
it.
those little. What's the little thing that they wear in the shorts?
Those damn
Oh, them
stockings.
stockings.
Yeah, like,
They look like
Yeah.
Barbie legs.
weird. Yeah, it looks weird. I don't like that.
It sure looks like
Hey,
Barbie
fuck
legs.
that Hooters uniform, by the way. I hate that whole shit, bro.
I'm cool, bro.
That shit was only tight before I started actually seeing real females in strip clubs.
I heard they're changing like their whole swag though. Like Hooters, like they're closing a bunch of them down. Like they're trying to rebrand themselves.
To what? Sweaters?
Who knows?
They're gonna wear cardigans and joggers?
My whole thing is everyone I've ever been to been cold as fuck in there.
Yeah.
So I know
Free-
they're annoyed. Like,
First of
working
all,
there.
ain't Hooters the one where they got the napkins on the roll and you like roll it out and it's like paper and they don't even have normal napkins?
You've
It's like
been there too many times. You need to tell
God,
us.
I can't remember.
Tell us what they have there.
And they
what?
charge
I
you
think
for the
that's
ranch.
Wingstop.
No, that's for sure Wingstop.
That's
for
Wingstop?
Sure Wingstop.
Oh, I'm high. My bad. God, whoops.
I don't know anything about Hooters, so you can't ask me any questions about it.
Have you ever had the boneless wings there?
I've like tried some.
Have you had seafood at Hooters?
I had some fried shrimp. Tried it.
It was horrible, right?
It wasn't horrible.
Nah, it wasn't horrible.
I had
Hooters food is not that bad.
Me and
I'm
Cassius
just cool
went-
on going there.
Me and Cassius went to Hooters in Baltimore, Maryland, and we left mid-meal, and we just paid for it and walked out and ate some real food.
Why would you?
shit.
Why would you go there?
Because it was the worst service. Oh, why we went there?
Yeah.
Because we didn't want bubblegum shrimp.
I done went there before I went
Yeah, I
fucking to
would've.
Hooters.
I was
on the
mad. I
bubblegum.
was cold. And it was look, this is pre-losing weight Big C, so we walking. I'm tired. I ain't trying to walk the extra block to bubblegum. Hooters is right there. This the truth.
Now that's the truth. There we go. The
Hooters
truth
was
comes
closer.
out.
Hooters was closer, so we went to
Extra
Hooters.
block.
Yeah, I'm just like, hey man, why the hell did you guys pick that?
I was gonna catch an Uber and Fail kept cussing me out.
sad.
He's
Yeah.
like, nigga, if you don't walk.
You got to accept that.
Man, anyway, that was a deep Hooters rant right now. That was
Definitely
I
hardcore.
don't know nothing.
Anyway, Kel, how has your July been?
Yeah, it's been cool, man. You know what I've been on?
What you been on?
I've been binging on the Stranger Things.
Oh yeah.
I'm in season 3.
Already?
Started from season 1.
Hey man,
Season 3, episode 3, and that shit is lit.
you really like that shit.
It's super good,
Why
bro.
do you like Stranger Things? For people that don't know about Stranger Things, like me,
Well,
I tried to watch it. I fell asleep. I was high.
it was late when we started
Hey, ask him
watching.
who put him on.
You got.
First of all, people before Reem definitely have tried to tell me to watch it, but Reem just
It's mysterious people.
also
These
confirmed it.
mysterious
Nah,
people.
hey, I'll say this like
Somewhere.
Tilo's been on the podcast a couple times. Tilo's told me about Stranger Things low-key since season 1, like 2016 or something like that. Reem just confirmed. Reem,
Who was the person that got the confirmation and led to you watching it? Immediately watching it. Was it Reem?
I don't
Did
know.
Reem tell you about it and you start watching, or did Tilo tell you about it and you start watching?
I honestly can't say because
It was me.
it's been like 10 people.
Wait,
Reem's
one more
always
time,
trying to
Reem?
take credit for some.
Just keeping it a buck with these niggas, man.
Not for real. Because like I
don't
want
get no
I
love.
honestly can't say because it's been like 10, 15 people who tell me to watch it.
15 people have told him to
15.
watch
That
this
was,
up.
it went from 1 to 2. Look, a whole
One-
classroom.
I-
It's all my students,
Hey,
okay?
man,
We're all
don't-
together.
Niggas don't be listening, y'all. I just said hella people have been telling me to watch it. So yeah, started
Okay.
watching that.
It's lit.
It's definitely lit.
Why do you like it? Tell
I
me.
thought it was about kids. Just it's a
That's what
kid
it is
show.
to me.
And then I'm like, damn, this is so much more. If you like sci-fi and you like mystery, you'll love it.
In my eyes, you're watching Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Yeah.
Niggas don't know about that.
I mean, it's a good storyline.
Niggas don't know about
great
Legend of the
acting.
Nah,
How they like. I love how like every the beginning of every episode is like a Tarantino film. Like it's always like some dramatic beginning, and then like the little like credits start, and then the episode starts. It's dope.
How do you feel about Stranger Things?
I fuck with it. I watched it from season 1, season 2. I haven't watched. I'm on like episode 2 or 3 of season 3, but I fuck with it. I always give everything a chance, and if it pulls me in, I'm with it. I give everything an equal chance.
I give everything a chance, but I give a lot of ghetto shows a chance.
I
watch all the black shows.
I
very
don't
pro
give
black.
ghetto shows a chance.
He doesn't watch any black movies, okay, or black television. Said it.
If it's cheaply done, I don't watch it.
All right, that's a lie. He supports black film and black television.
Only good film
but
though.
he ain't watching the tight shit, like BET shit, like
No.
Boomerang, or like
Yeah, Boomerang ain't no BET movie, man.
the series with Lena Waithe.
Oh wait,
I don't
the
know.
Boomerang series.
Yes.
I don't know nothing about that.
And it's a Soul Train series too.
Oh my god.
I can't lie. I watched that like 2 episodes with you. With
It was tight.
it's
tight,
it
right?
wasn't. Yeah, it was actually pretty.
Black, written, directed on a black network.
But like that,
by
that
Viacom,
I think that's
the
a
white
cheat.
man.
I think that's a cheat code. Anything that's like
It is.
any show or anything, a documentary that's about like a something legendary, like fucking what's it called? Soul Train.
What's that show, Dr. Cornelius?
Yeah, like it probably was pretty good.
Yeah, yeah, man. I feel you. Well, Stranger Things, I might have to get into it.
It's good.
Probably not. But
It's good, bro.
I'm on Shark Tank right now.
Shark Tank is
I'm on a
fucking-
Shark Tank.
Now
binge.
that's what I can say. Reem and Big C are one of the first people that I seen watch that. I can confirm
Reem,
that
and Reem put me on Shark Tank.
for sure.
I will give him that. I was at his house. He had it on, and I was like, "What the hell is this?" And at 3 blunts later, I'm negotiating with my fucking weed man. I'm like,
That
"Look,
show
man,
is lit.
hey, I'm giving you 100 right now, okay,
Yeah.
for 5." Hang
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
It's
It's lit.
like my negotiation skills been hard ever since I've been watching Shark Tank. I don't give a fuck no more. You got
Yeah.
30 seconds. Go.
Yeah, it's lit. I love that.
All right, too long. I'm pulling my offer.
Yep.
I'm out.
You see all types of shit in there.
It's lit. It's lit. Niggas be making money too. Niggas
They
really
do.
be flipping the dough.
Mm-hmm.
I saw this little girl sell some lemonade. I saw it in Whole Foods. I was about to get some of that.
Really?
Yeah, the girl, her lemonade got Damon Jones. What's his name? Damon John bought the lemonade. Her lemonade. It was like I forgot her name. Sorry, I work out and
Shout out
listen
that
to Shark
little
Tank.
entrepreneurial
Yeah.
white girl.
Yeah,
That's
no,
tight.
black girl.
Oh, black girl. That's
Little
lit.
black girl. Yeah, I just know.
Yeah,
I know the
let's
deal was
go.
for 60 G's for 10%. That's all I remember.
60 G's for 10.
For 10%.
That's tight.
And she started with 5. So it was a good deal.
Nice.
No, 60 G's for 20. Sorry.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's good.
You know how it
Solid.
is, 1/5 of the company.
Good job,
Yeah,
little
right?
black girl.
See, look, we can really watch it. We're really discussing this shit. It was deep.
She's gonna be successful when she's
Nah,
older.
she gonna be on.
The middle guy Kevin, he be going hard.
Fuck him, man. He is.
So how can I make money?
Tell me how I'm gonna make my money now.
Hey,
Go.
he,
I don't
he
make-
does that to every single person.
Right. I don't make good deals. I make great deals.
I make great deals. Okay.
Dude,
Look,
it's tight.
it's a great idea. I understand it's a great idea, but look, there's no money in it.
Yep.
I'm about
tight.
money. I don't care about an idea. I'm out.
Yeah, he's tight. But my
Damn.
favorite is dude on the right, the tech guy.
Oh, the tech dude?
Because he,
Dude,
got, yeah, with the,
Yeah, with the
little-
comb over.
yeah.
The one that looked like he live in Miami and drive Lambos.
Yeah. He's my favorite.
Hey, in my eyes, he does bumps in between the series. I'm sorry, I know a lot. I know the eyes. I can see it in his eyes.
He might.
He's too. He like, yeah, let's go. 100,000 for 10 right now. I'm like, damn, you're buying fucking scooters. Like, what's going on, bro? Hardcore. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, enough about that.
Yeah, man.
How's your July been, Treem?
It's been good, man. Been doing a lot of work, making a lot of samples, finishing a lot of stuff. UTB summer will be out. I don't want to confirm a day yet.
Yeah, because the
But
internet knows.
The pictures, the stuff will be done in a couple weeks,
Okay.
and then it'll be released by the middle of August.
Can we know what stuff is being released, or is it like, is it sweater, is it fall stuff, summer stuff? You said summer, right?
Yeah, it'll be
Some
summer. It'll
shorts,
be some a
jerseys.
couple long sleeve things though. It'll be some. You guys will see it.
I'm trying to get the exclusive, y'all.
I can't.
I'm trying. He ain't giving me nothing right now.
I can't tell you.
He's giving me the look like if I keep asking,
You can follow me
it's gonna fuck up my order.
at Rare Artgoon on Instagram,
That's right.
and you might see some stuff in my story, but I'm not giving any information
I feel you.
for Big C fishing.
I feel
Keep
you.
on fishing, brother.
Hey, I'm gonna try, man. I'm gonna try. But anyway,
Hidden,
what up?
hidden agenda. The 12th of August, Vegas.
Oh,
going up.
Yeah. You about to go close the deal?
What's up, Kel? You out there, nigga? What's up?
It's looking like
So
it.
we out there?
It's looking like it.
All right, nigga.
I might have to do a turnaround.
Leo season shit.
I'm down to pull up. What's up?
What's up?
Vegas ain't nothing but $100, $200 room. We out there.
What's
I'll
up?
stay at Hooters for the 50.
Ugh.
And then go see them weak ass to wrap it around. Go see them weak ass outfits. Eat them weak ass wings.
I ain't never go staying there.
And
You
your
ain't
boy-
never stay at Hooters?
Nah,
I did before, but it was a lot of reckless activity going on.
I can tell.
We could have slept on the floor for all we cared at
Yeah.
that moment in our life. Anyway, I'm recovered. Thank you.
I got
Hallelujah.
I got
Thank you,
some moves to make though, some plugs to get out there, some starting to, like I told you last episode, starting like a little it's a little collaborative event that I'm doing with Coachella Magazine.
Okay.
It'll be like it'll basically be like the next age type trade show.
Oh shit.
All inclusive parties.
So I can quit my job now?
No.
It's over?
No.
It's over. I see it in your eyes. This is the moment.
Keep working hard.
Keep working.
Keep your chin up.
Nah, that's tight. Nah, that's good, man, for sure. Well, hey, man, I'm definitely going to stay glued into that.
Yep.
See what's popping.
Got a lot of plugs to get, got a lot of stuff to do.
Got a lot of food to eat.
Hell yeah, we do.
Hey, man, your birthday, I was going to say, look, I was going to say this on the thing, on
Okay.
record. For your birthday,
All right.
start off one of my first gifts.
Okay.
I'm going to give you.
Okay.
Anytime this weekend, I already blocked it off. Whatever you want to do. If you want one man, just let me know, but I'm going to drive you. I got you. I'll be your DD.
Okay.
Whatever, the whole weekend. Whatever day you want. You can get blackout, though.
Okay.
You have to turn up, though. If I'm going to do this, blackout, turn up. I need Kel on top of chairs and weird shit. Swag surfing in the bar. I need it all, okay?
I got you.
So for sure, that's
right.
your first gift, and then
All right.
after that, we'll do the rest when we get there. It's gonna be fun.
right.
Some stuff I can't say on air. Yeah,
For
shout out
sure.
NCAA.
So we turning up this weekend?
That's what I'm trying to say. He's being, I said, yeah, we gonna eat some food and look at some things, go to a museum.
Hey man, we gonna do a couple things. I don't want to put any like stamps on it yet.
I feel
I
you.
don't know.
Well, if you tune into our Instagrams, respectively, at Kelly Kill, at Rare Fat Player, and that's Player with the E, you'll see what's popping for this weekend. But in other words, my July so far has been good. No one asked me. I know, Reem. You looked at me like, nigga, why you even say it? I don't give a fuck. I'm going to say it, all right?
Mine has been great.
I'm going to give a fuck. Anyway, but nah, it's been good, man. Been listening to a lot of different podcasts. Just trying to do some research, do some things, and I
Yeah.
ran up on this fire. Like, I don't listen to murder mystery shit, okay? I'm not
is
into
it?
that. It's kind of dark. It scares me. I don't know how people just listen to it in the car and they're like, then he grabbed the knife, stabbed me 8 times. Like, whoa, what the fuck? Like, it gets crazy. But I watched this, listened to this show because Howard Stern was interviewing Kim Goldman, which was Ron Goldman's sister, in the OJ case, the one who passed away, that
shit.
died.
Yeah.
So she started her own podcast where she's interviewing everyone from the case.
Damn.
And going through it and just basically like healing herself, like, well, why you didn't ask this question? Why didn't this happen? Why you do this? And I swear to God, I listened to it for 3 hours straight. That was the darkest, and she's bad. Like,
Steve.
it makes me hate OJ more. I unfollowed him on Twitter.
Why?
I can't support him no more. I can't.
Just because you're following him don't mean you're supporting him.
I'm supporting the juice.
I need to
man.
know what goes on with that guy.
I know, man. I need to know, but it's like, damn,
I need
bro.
all info on OJ at all times.
So you believe he did it?
Yeah.
Okay, just making
No,
sure.
he did that shit. He did it. Bro, they interviewed the lawyer, his current lawyer right now.
OJ's?
Yes,
Okay.
OJ's current lawyer. Because I guess first off, he went and made a Twitter as soon as she said she's going live with a podcast. She went live with a podcast June 20th, or June, they having like early June. He went live with Twitter.
Yeah.
And then she was like, it's funny, like, he was away and he tried to be secretive because they even played a clip of him talking like, well, after this acquittal, I just want to live a secret life with my family and go and be in the dark. I don't want to be in the limelight. I just want to be with my family, and I'm sorry. And
Liar.
whatever, right? And then he was like, it's funny. Now then it showed the clip. Hello, Twitter. I was cracking up. I was like, damn. So she was just like, her goal is to interview OJ.
That's
So
crazy.
She's
She'll
trying
never
to
get
get.
that.
She
So
interviews
never get that.
Never.
Yeah.
I mean, they already won so much money in the civil court.
No,
after.
but he's not paying. Because
they won regardless.
he's living off of his pension.
Yeah, but it's like
Does
it's
the
not
state-
him paying.
Yeah,
It's
the
like
state does,
yeah,
right?
or the law firm or somebody pays.
Oh, okay.
Somebody's
They
getting
got
cashed out.
after that case.
Yeah,
30 million?
Oh no.
Oh,
I know
it was some
millions.
M's.
got you.
They got
Yeah.
cashed out. So damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy. She still wants revenge.
Yeah, so
That's crazy.
But
I feel it.
It's
I
not
understand.
vengeance. It's more so like it's weird because she starts consoling the people. Like she even interviewed the jury. She interviewed the jury. Like the black dude that put his fist up. She interviewed him, and he was just like, "Well, I just did that because I wanted to show him, like, tell him, like, just live a better life, and you got a second chance." And,
Yeah, second
and
chance.
he was just like, from the time they walked into from the time the case was closed, and not the case was closed, the time whatever they said their final statements and shit, they were already decided.
Right.
But they just bullshitted for 3 hours just because they knew. But they said 9 months of court case. They knew within minutes because it was revenge for Rodney King. But she said even the jury knew he did it.
Right.
They said everyone knew he did it, but they weren't gonna not do it because
Well,
Mark
with-
Furman, all the
Right. And
Yeah.
with Cochran, he swagged dude out, especially the black dude who
He did.
He shouldn't have did that glove stunt. That's what kind of like tipped the case.
and even Chris Darden got interviewed.
Him,
Yo,
yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Yo, man, he tried it. He was there. He was like, yeah, he was like, it was just crazy. It was a circus. I was like, dog, you got swagged out. You just sound bitter.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
still like mad. You can tell. He's like, I just don't respect what he did. And
He got swagged out by his big homie.
Straight
basically,
up.
So
You gotta
it
accept
actually
that.
was 33 million.
33 million?
Yeah.
That's how much they
That
cashed
was a
out.
civil case?
That's what he's trying to get
Damn.
70. He's meant to get him 70, but I guess they settled at 35 or something like that, 33.
Damn.
But he hasn't paid it yet. Like y'all saying.
Damn.
That's crazy. So yeah, man, I don't know, man. If you go into that podcast though, it's pretty popping. I'm not gonna shout him out because she ain't paying me, but I gave you
That's
enough
I
deep.
heard
info.
Mark Furman has a podcast too. I heard.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I heard that a long time ago.
I might have to listen to like 2 episodes just to see what the fuck he's even talking about.
Yeah.
That nigga was wild. He was like, I plead the fifth. They're like, did you play evidence? I insert my amendment.
Bro, when we was watching that show,
Yeah, it was
I was
deep.
like, oh.
He blew it, but then they said in the civil case, they introduced way more stuff that wasn't in the regular case. Like, it was people that saw OJ run into the car. It was blood in the van, in like different places in the house.
It was blood everywhere.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
blood. Even Kato,
Everywhere.
or what's his name? Keto or Kato?
Some
Kato.
or something like that.
Kato, yeah, they interviewed him.
Yeah, yeah.
And they were
I
saying
heard
like,
a couple interviews from him.
yeah, he was like, yeah, it was blood in the kitchen, but the cops just like said whatever, just forget it. They
I
didn't even
don't want to
think about it.
necessarily say like if he did it or not because y'all know how I feel.
Hey,
He did.
I'm.
All right. But like when I was watching the show and then after he killed her,
Yeah.
like his finger was broken.
Yeah.
I was like,
Hey, they said
I was
that.
golfing. I was like, nah.
How'd you do that? I was golfing. And then the glass
bro.
broke.
Yeah, so like
Nigga, you
alibis,
killed-
like
Too
Like, nigga,
fishy.
you killed your wife, okay? You killed your
Yeah.
wife and her homie.
The only thing is, I feel like, I know he did it, and or the thing is, I feel like because if you remember in the show, right,
Yeah.
the way he did it, okay,
Yeah.
they said that the way he did it, you would have to be like a fucking professional, like, you know what I mean, like the way he did it, a regular person would not do that. You know what I mean? So I
Yeah.
feel like he knows who did it or he did it himself.
He was a part of it.
He's definitely a part of it.
I think
Yeah.
it's
I don't know if he necessarily
Hey, he
stabbed
said-
both of them and then that's just it.
According to OJ, when he did that interview on Fox, where he was talking about
Oh,
that
yeah.
secret interview that never got leaked
Yeah.
out until like later, he was like, well, it wasn't me. It was an alter person named Charles or something who did it. So you can look up that interview if you like, if you want to dig deep into OJ.
Yeah.
And then fuck him, though. And I hope Kim gets all her recognition and she lost her brother. Like, no one thinks about that.
No, for sure.
Like, her brother legit was returning some sunglasses and got killed.
Yeah.
That's literally what happened. Like in real life, whatever they weren't fucking quote unquote, whatever. But she was bad. He was young, I guess. But still, it's just OJ was in the bushes waiting. Sorry, that wasn't funny.
But if you're living a reckless lifestyle like OJ is, and you know like it's a dude over there
Yeah.
smacking your old John, driving your whips, like you're gonna go off the
Yeah,
deep
you're
end.
going to go off the deep end one day.
Because he was living way too reckless.
He was.
Yeah.
And he was the juice. And he was the king of Brentwood.
It's only to expect it for a man that reckless to do something that reckless.
Yes.
Man. And we watched Lion King.
Oh yeah.
Of course, you got to
fuck.
bring that up.
Forgot.
One of the biggest blockbuster films to come out in the summer. Besides Spider-Man, but whatever. That was great though, man.
Loved it. I'm not gonna lie.
you gonna watch it, Reed?
I've seen on
I'm watching.
I've seen on Twitter a couple people smoke out Beyonce and said that she ruined the movie.
And the whole
Like,
time you knew it
damn.
was Beyonce though. So I don't know if it was like good or not. Like Simba, like Donald Glover became Simba. It was
He did a
moment I
good
was like,
job,
okay.
yeah.
Nala, you're like, dang, Beyonce playing the hell out of Nala. Dang, Beyonce voice. Ooh. It was tight to me.
It was
So what is your honest opinion about this movie? No nostalgia with the old one. What is your honest
Like
opinion
if
about
this movie
this
came out and I'd
movie?
never seen the
Yes.
cartoon, and just seen
Oh,
this
that
movie.
was really
How good
good.
was it?
I mean,
I'ma
like
say it
visually, it was crazy, dope.
Yeah, I'm
Y'all
gonna say
seen it in 3D,
visually it
right?
was.
Huh?
Y'all seen it in 3D?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
crazy.
All right, I'm gonna be honest. It was. I think visually it was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was a little overacted, a little bit. A little overacted. Like you could tell they were like saying some lines like a play. Like, I will come forth in here. Like, it's like, bro, why you just talk normal? Like if it's normal.
I'm gonna be honest. The only person who did that was Beyonce. A little bit.
Okay, I didn't want to say it. I don't want to get attacked, okay? Well, fuck it. It's true. Watch it.
I'm
It was
being
a couple
honest.
times she was like, Simba.
Like she
but
just
you
put
must
she put
come
some
down.
extra emphasis
Yeah,
on like some
my
words.
nigga,
You know what I
like,
mean?
just be cool. Like,
And
you're Beyonce. Like,
For
we get
me,
it.
like I've watched that movie so many times that I literally know like lines. You know what I mean? It's every scene and like intricately. They brought in a couple like some of the background music a little earlier than the regular one. Just
We
stuff
broke
like
this
that.
shit down like
'Cause I'm
Cisco.
sick with it. You know. So
Gus,
yeah.
A Rotten Tomato score, if you had to give it right now, out of 100, what are you giving it?
Out of 100, I would give it.
Never watched the cartoon one day.
I would give it a solid like 88.
Damn.
I'm gonna give it a solid 85.
Interesting. Well, they gave it a
With
50.
the nostalgic, I'm
Who gives it
giving
a 50?
With
Rotten
the
Tomatoes.
They gave it a
Rotten Tomatoes
50.
gave it a 50.
Yeah.
Can we get a research on that, please?
It's like a 53.
Can we
something
get
like that?
the official Rotten
Well, the
Tomatoes
original
marshal
one.
on that?
Well, they gave it the original one.
Like 100 or a 98 or something like that?
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is like, I mean, it's the same exact movie. The only thing is I think they changed a couple things, added a couple things, but some of the scenes were a little shorter. Like
I didn't like the love scene between
They kinda
Simba-
rushed through it a little
between
bit.
Simba and Nala. It wasn't seductive at all. The cartoon was damn near like a softcore porn.
No,
It was
was
damn near deep. It was some damn near HBO late night shit.
Nah,
you know when Nala was
man.
looking, Simba pinned Nala down. She was
I
like,
know.
"Oh, okay, nigga, what's up?" It
Right.
was never that scene. They took that out.
She did pin him. What?
It wasn't. They didn't do it the way they did in the cartoon, bro.
I mean,
that
I feel
scene
you on
changed my
that.
life. It made me look at girls different. I was like, hold up, what's that?
You sound like a freak, bro.
The way she's
talking
looking at
about
my
the Lion
eyes, god
King.
damn.
The way
Hey,
Nala was
you
looking
got
in his
the official
eyes.
Rotten Tomatoes?
The Rotten Tomato gave it a 54,
Damn.
and the audience gave it an 89.
88.
I gave it 85.
So yeah, it's like audience is like around the average, around. Like,
So
kinda
it's
like
nostalgic
could be.
then. So it's
Yeah.
probably really a 50, but I'm not going to admit it in real life.
Well, no, I mean, first of all, Rotten Tomatoes isn't always accurate.
Yeah, Rotten
And-
Tomatoes
and
gave like Rush Hour.
that's
No,
definitely
one of
someone-
them movies are crazy. Like
300
a 20
people.
or
Money
something.
talks.
300 like reviewers.
Yeah.
For Rotten Tomatoes so far versus 20,000 people, but it's like
Yeah, I mean, I've seen
55%.
movies. I mean, how about this? I gave Black Panther's a really good movie, but they gave that shit 100.
Wasn't 100.
Like, you know what I
Black
mean?
Panther was a 98.
91.
See, here we go.
It's good.
I'm just saying.
Here we go.
You know what I mean?
It's good.
Oh man. All right.
But Lion King was good though. It was definitely good. It's visually it was great.
It was a good. I like the flip. I like they made it a lot more pro woman too. They gave Nala like a lot more like credit in the fight.
They gave her a little side at the end.
Yeah.
Of like, you know, I get it.
It was good.
I get it.
It was solid.
but
Did you like Aladdin better than Lion King? Or did you like Lion King better than Aladdin? The new ones. We seen them both. Those are the biggest ones of the summer.
Because I haven't seen neither one yet.
Me neither.
We've seen them both.
I think I like Lion King a little bit more
Why?
because I think
Do you like the story of Lion King better? So it's just gonna make it
no,
better.
no, no. Those two are my favorite Disney movies of all time. So I love them equally.
Okay.
I think in Aladdin they could have made Jafar's character a little bit more like meaner, because in the cartoon he was a little bit more.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
evil in the
You know what I
cartoon.
mean? Evil.
Yeah, in the
And this
movie
one,
they-
like he was turned up, but he wasn't that like.
He was more like weird, like what's going on?
You know what I mean? He just was a little like conniving.
Yeah.
I want him to be like evil.
right.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna say I like Lion King better because the fight scenes in Lion King,
Yeah.
visually,
That's what
like,
that's what made it.
I was like,
At the
whoa,
end, especially, that was great.
Whoa,
That shit was
So,
tight.
you-
But what I will say, I wish the hyenas were funnier though, man.
The hyenas weren't as funny. Now they're cool,
Oh,
but
you know what I mean?
Seth Rogen was the funny. Pumbaa,
He stole the show.
Pumbaa is the breakout. He might actually get something for this award. That was funny.
He stole the show. But the hyenas in the real one were funny. It was Whoopi Goldberg. It was Cheech Chong. My one guy from Cheech,
Yeah.
and then I forgot the other one. They just had the goofy one and then like some other ones.
Okay.
So they weren't
it
funny.
was more darker. They weren't funny.
Yeah, they
more
were darker.
So
The
Disney-
And that's
one was
cool, but
comedy?
huh?
The goofy one was funny.
He was cool.
That was Eric
he was more
He was cool.
stupid.
Yeah, he
It
was
wasn't
like-
funny. Like
Yeah.
maybe because I'm older.
Eric
That's
Andre's
another
a
thing.
troll,
We're probably just
though.
Say it
old.
Eric Andre,
Yeah.
the dude who played that, he's a troll. So
Yeah. And Timon could have been a little bit more funny. Just a little bit.
So
Not.
that's our official review.
Okay,
But I'm
I have one
critical.
question because
ahead.
in this movie, this was the part that kind of scared me, or two parts. Was when he was getting chased out by the hyenas when he got chased out of the hood.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then when Scar was the be prepared.
Yeah.
Oh,
Were
yeah,
Those, were
they
those
did-
two parts tight?
The
Good question.
to run him out the hood, it was
Because those parts kind of scared me when I was little.
Yeah. you're
yeah,
right.
yeah. It wasn't as like detailed because if you remember, like when he was running, he went through that like that thorn bush.
Yeah,
you know what I
thorn.
mean. And he was like ducking
Yeah.
and weaving and stuff, and then the hyenas kind of got to that edge, and then one by one, then the last one went. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? They didn't
Yeah.
show that part, so it's like they cut a couple parts.
Okay.
The scene with Be Prepared part, they switched the words a little bit. It was I give it like a solid like 75.
They made it more realistic because in the
But it
first
has to be more
In
realistic.
the cartoon, they made it seem like they were always cool, like the lions and hyenas, like Scar ran that shit.
Yeah.
This one, they made it like literally like Scar had to win over the hyenas to even do his plan.
Right.
So they made it more realistic, like, oh, this is how Scar. Like this whole movie was a lot more backstory into like shit, like you find out why Nala even left the hood to go to get Simba.
Yeah, they never showed
They
that.
never showed like how did she do that? Like what's that story behind? I was like, oh,
She
okay.
was looking for food, right?
Yeah, but they
how
never
did she
showed how she
escape?
got away.
Like that was his
Oh,
own.
okay.
Like,
Like
they
they
gave Beyonce like her own little like. You know, Disney gonna give her her own little storylines, bro. They kind
I
of
respect
added a
that.
little bit. So, all in all, it was cool. I like Lion King better.
I feel like no movie that is a remake in real life is gonna be better. So don't come in with expectations like that.
Yeah, let
There's
that
no
go.
way it
It's
could
not
be
gonna
as
be
good.
better than anything you've ever seen. It's just gonna be very good.
I respect that.
So, anyway, that's enough with our time of flow right there. We're gonna move right along, wrap this up real quick on the first spot. Coach K, you ready with sports? You got something on sports talk?
Yeah.
It ain't much, but we're gonna go right in. Here we go, real quick. Sports talk with Coach K.
Yeah. So the Brody is the big trade of the year right now. The Brody is definitely on his way. I think officially now to Houston Rockets. How we feeling?
I think it's tight.
Why is it tight?
Because the Rockets are just one of those teams I never feel like they're gonna make it. You know, they're always gonna be good. They're gonna get there, but I just don't trust them at the end of the day.
I feel you.
So Russell Westbrook is not the most trustworthy player at all. But it's just like
At the end of the game,
it's two stars.
they got star power.
You know, like I feel like they can go not farther than they've been, but I think it's a good look.
Yeah.
I think it's a good look.
How you feel, Big C?
I can give a fuck about cool. Go there because all you're gonna do is make it a better playoff and make it greater when we beat you again. I'm saying it now. I don't
Hey.
care about the Rockets, bro.
I feel you.
Fuck ass right. You
Do
got
you
James
guys think
Harden.
it
He
would
about
work?
to take 90 more shots.
Yeah, they'll find a way to make it.
Never.
Work.
It's not gonna work.
They'll find a way.
Who's gonna pass the ball to who?
It'll work.
To who?
Russell Westbrook
well, the
averages
thing-
the most assists in the NBA. Don't smoke him out like
but
he's just a straight ball hog.
But the question is, what are you doing with them two? Who are you putting at the point, and who are you putting at the two guard?
That's all they got to figure out.
Who are you putting as a coach? If you were the coach
Fuck. James Harden.
at the what?
1.
Okay.
I'm keeping James Harden at the 1 because I know what fucking Russell Westbrook does at the 1, and it didn't work. So obviously, let's switch it up. Make him a shooting guard. See what happens.
I'm gonna go with the opposite, just because of D'Antoni's system. If it was in a different system, I would have what you guys are doing.
And Westbrook can't shoot for shit.
It's just like there's no
He
point
can't.
because there's no point in the D'Antoni system outside of the point guard and the 4 who run the pick and roll. Everybody else is standing. There's 2 on one side, 1 on the other side. I'm not putting Russell Westbrook waiting for the ball to shoot it. That's just not your. That's not going to be. That's
you.
not going to be very productive for
That's
you.
That's
All
not.
right, I'm ready.
Right? You know what I mean?
Every
And
time.
I'm not. And so I have to put him at the point because they equally demand the same amount of attention off the pick and roll.
Yeah.
Right? So with that, I'm putting him at the point, having Harden at the 2. He was a 2, right?
Yeah.
All right.
He can go back. He could be a playmaker. He could do everything he's doing. But I need Westbrook just to make that pass and get the ball out of his hands.
I feel you.
You know what I mean? Plus, they gave up a lot. Not a lot, but they don't have the same bench at all.
They have no bench.
Their starting 5 is pretty solid. But with all the additions of like all these 2-man teams, it's crazy. Like everybody got a 2-piece now.
Yep.
Hey, so what about Chris Paul though?
Chris Paul, man.
Let's talk about some real shit.
Me and Marshall were talking about it, man. He got to feel so hot right now. Because, I mean, he's going back to where he started in his rookie season, if you remember.
Where did he go now?
Because remember, the Hornets left Charlotte.
Yeah, and went
And
to
then
OKC.
they went to OKC.
well, because Katrina happened.
Well, exactly. They went to New Orleans. The Katrina happened.
I didn't
They moved to
even think about
OKC.
that.
Yeah.
So he started there. But I know that he doesn't want to be there. But I don't know if they can find him a spot with on another team with that contract. Because he's like due like 142 in the next 3 years.
35
Damn.
this year, 38 next year, and then when he turns 36, he's 42.
Damn.
Get this money, my nigga. Fuck these niggas.
So-
how about this? Your career's over.
Right.
You're gonna make a lot of money. You're just gonna hang out and chill.
So, I mean, basically, the question is he gonna have to make a decision? He's either gonna have to accept being on, unless they can find him a trade like the Heat or something. But if not, he's gonna have to make a decision where do I want to get cashed out or get bought out and then go to a contender?
I think he's gonna have to accept that.
What, getting
Which-
bought out?
Yeah, what you just said.
If he wants to win,
Chris Paul making 42 in a couple years sounds crazy to me.
it sounds crazy as hell.
sounds
but
preposterous.
What I was reading this morning is they said like wherever he gets traded, they're just going to try to rework his option year.
right.
Yeah.
Because who's not going to fucking opt in to getting 44 mil?
Exactly.
Crazy.
That's
So
crazy.
that just sucks. But the fact that the Heat can't come to an agreement, I think he might start off. Now, to be honest, I don't even think he can be traded until December 21st. I just read that actually.
They say he's probably going to play this whole season
Really?
just because what else is he going to do, you know?
Well, I mean, they might find him something before the
They can
trade.
find him a trade, but they're saying like there probably won't be any like contending teams outside of the
The Heat is their best option,
That's it.
but they might get Bradley Beal.
Why is the NBA this hardcore? Let's examine Chris Paul's career for a second. This man was the top point guard point guard, right? Yeah, point guard in the league.
Yeah.
Coming out was the shit for New Orleans. Then got traded to the
Clippers.
Clippers.
He was still the shit.
But wasn't he supposed to go to the Lakers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then your
That's
man's,
where shit
your
started getting
man's
pushy.
changed, vetoed the shit.
So he was going from the New Orleans, supposed to go to the Lakers. That was strike one.
Yep.
Supposed to go there. Then they were like, no, you ain't going to the Lakers. You going to the Clippers. Cool. Goes to the Clippers. Does nothing really. Like, gets to the Western
Individually,
Conference
yeah,
Finals.
but not collectively.
He ain't even
Collectively.
been to the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah,
No, he
hasn't
hasn't. Oh, he's been one with the
No.
Rockets.
Yeah, that's
He didn't
it.
play.
Yeah,
So what did he do
Yeah,
for the
well-
Clippers? Round one?
2.
No, 2.
Yeah, they always got to
They,
the
they were
Finals.
they were a little better than Golden State both of those times.
They
and
beat Golden State in the first round.
Yeah,
both those years.
And then the other 2, Golden State beat them. when
Nah, they never
played.
played after that.
They
Besides
didn't?
this past season, they always miss each other. Because remember, like
So who were the Clippers getting beat by?
they were up that fucking against the Rockets 3-1. Then they came back and beat them.
They might have lost. To
That was the
Grizzlies
first time the
one
Rockets
year.
got to the Western Conference Finals against the Warriors.
Damn.
That's supposed to be the Clippers. They lost 3-1.
Damn.
That was like the start of like, all right, man.
Oh,
what's
okay.
up with
Old
y'all?
OKC.
They lost to OKC the year before.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
So he does that, goes to the Clippers, then nothing happens from there. Then gets traded to the Rockets.
No, he free agent.
Free agent.
Oh no. He did get
He
traded.
got
He
traded for
forced
like
a trade.
5 niggas.
He
yeah.
forced the trade.
Yeah.
So that's strike 2.
Mm-hmm.
Goes to the Rockets, then gets paid hella money.
Yep.
Gets dummy.
Has 2 good years.
2 good years, dummy money.
But injuries plagued him. And like minor injuries. Not even this fool ain't broken a bone yet. It's just
Yeah.
been like hamstring
Yeah,
pull.
it's hamstring.
You know what I mean? Or just
Why?
he pulled his hamstring in that game winner against the Spurs in round 1.
Yeah.
When on the Clippers.
Yeah.
He pulled that shit against Loki, I think the Rockets, but he was able to come back, pulled it against the Warriors. It's just been plaguing him. So
Damn.
it's sad, man.
Man, so
I don't like the narrative with him, how he's just always getting into it with people.
And it was so funny
That's
is
what I don't like about
Chris
Chris
Paul
Paul.
was like considered like the golden boy.
I'm
Like
saying,
in
is
the
he an
league.
asshole or like
Some
what is
people
I don't
consider
know.
him an asshole. I mean,
I don't know.
I don't think he's an asshole like his whole personality, but I think he's just one of those players who demands certain things.
Yeah.
And he has like that relationship with owners that some players don't like. Like they were on Magic Johnson's head about that, being so close to Jerry Buss.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
But he just was trying to get, not just free game on business. But Chris Paul be having like little meetings with the owners and the coaching staff by
Well.
himself, and some players don't fuck with that.
Well, we see how that worked out because he got the biggest contract from the Rockets on the back end and then got let go and still getting paid by somebody. So-
Right, but what I will say is all that friction that was going on with him and Harden isn't as big as people think. Media hyped it up because James Harden
Yeah.
even said it wasn't like that. He said he had 2 great years, but what's the guy's name? Daryl Morey? Or that's OKC's general manager. Who's general manager for the Rockets? Oh, Daryl Morey?
Yeah.
Okay, it is Daryl Morey. So one thing about him, he's a dice roller. And he obviously took a dice roll with Chris Paul, only 2 seasons, went to the finals, the West Conference Finals, but then this past season lost to the damn Warriors after KD goes down.
Clay get down
And you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
But then
shit.
said, I'm going to go with the Brody. That is a dice roll because this could blow up
Fuck it.
in his face. But you have to go with that dice roll after my dude from the Raptors did. Because that was the best dice roll I ever seen.
So
Yep.
if the Rockets do good this
Then-
year and they actually do further than what if they go to the finals? Let's just
Oh,
say.
that's the best dice roll.
That's the best dice roll in the game.
You won. Even if
You
you,
won
lose
it.
the finals, like
Yeah.
You
That's
won.
crazy. So
You
we
won.
gonna see how that is, man. What else we got in the NBA, man? What else we got? We got anything
I
else?
got one question for you.
Go
Yeah.
So Chris Paul and Jimmy Butler, both of these dudes, their
Personalities.
personalities, they ruin locker rooms for the most part.
Right.
Yeah.
How do you think they would do together with that young team in Miami?
I don't.
Great question.
The
Great
thing-
question.
Well, okay, let me say this. Jimmy Butler, I don't think he ruined his locker rooms, but he's just a person, he's just an acquired taste. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know how they would coexist with each other. But at the same time, Jimmy Butler's one of those dudes who's like, hold me accountable. Like, he got mad at his coach for not holding him accountable. You know what I mean? So the way I've heard Chris Paul to be, he's one of them dudes that holds everybody accountable. So that might work, but if I had to put my money on it, I don't think it would work long term.
That's a big dice roll.
I'm not betting on them 2 motherfuckers. I'm not even betting. How about this?
You
I'm not betting on them 2 motherfuckers in the club kicking it. All right, how about that? Let alone play on the fucking team together. Hell no.
I'm not neither.
That's crazy. but
That's
yeah.
real. I mean, okay, so now real quick with the East, the Bucks keep getting better.
Who they got now, man?
Now they got Kroger.
Yeah. Just got Kyle Korver.
Corver.
Corver?
Shit, I always say that.
Kroger.
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 Corver. I've been
Ver.
saying Kroger since he's been in college, bro. They got him.
Okay.
Shooter.
That's
Good
solid.
pickup. J.R. Smith probably on his way.
JR's back.
Yep.
He put the blood down.
And I'm not I'm not saying he's going to be the X factor, but what they just keep adding the pieces that they need. They
Yeah.
need shooting and they keep adding it. So it's going to come down to either them or the Sixers.
Okay, I like that.
You know what I'm
Them are
saying?
the Sixers or what?
On the
For it
East
to go
come
to
out
the shit.
East, to go out the shit.
It ain't going to be
So that's
Toronto.
the Eastern Conference Finals then?
Oh,
You calling that
by
now?
far.
You counting out the Celtics?
Like the thing is, I like the Celtics, I think they're going to be a very good team,
know.
right? They are. They're going to be a good team, but I don't know if they can beat the Bucks or the Sixers in the 7-game series without home court. I just don't know if I can call that yet, but I have to see. I'll give my final verdict by All-Star break.
Okay. So what else we got in sports, man? I know ain't nothing else happening on the West. We good. We're solid. We're chilling. So
Oh yeah,
shout out
it's
to
just
King.
hella squad.
The King?
Shout out
hella
to King.
nice.
Shout out Space Jam.
Lakers
2.
is nice.
Yeah, baby.
I'm about to get my just down shorts because I can fit them now.
This thing's gonna be tight.
Nothing going on with
The
football.
Lakers just signed one of Giannis's brothers.
Yes.
The Lakers,
Yeah,
the youngest one.
the one that was on the Mavericks, I believe.
Oh shit!
Let's
Damn.
go.
Let's get it, Lake Show. For how much?
It was like a 2-way deal, I think. So
Oh,
they'll
okay.
be going back and forth between defenders and the Lakers.
If it's for $2 million, we should have got fucking.
Oh
Crow.
no, the 2-way deal. So
Oh,
he's
yeah,
gonna be
yeah,
bouncing back and forth between.
Yeah, I get you. I get you.
Football.
work out.
Tight.
I
That's tight.
have one football question.
Yeah, go ahead.
How do we think the Browns are gonna do this year?
I'm so glad you brought that up because that's the only thing I was going to talk about. I think they're going to they might do some shit. They might go all the way.
Preseason start on the 7th.
They might go all the way. I'm
The
thinking
seventh of what?
they're
August?
AFC or NFC.
AFC.
AFC.
So I think it's going to be the Browns versus the Chiefs.
You're wilding.
Isn't
Calling that
aren't
now.
aren't the hold on? Isn't the Rams in that conference?
No, the Rams are in
Rams
NFC.
and
Oh shit!
So yeah, it's going to be the Chiefs versus the Browns in the AFC Championship game.
That's the boldest shit I done
And
heard.
then I'm going to say the Chiefs are going to be in the Super Bowl.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm already
But then
to see
how did the
that.
Chiefs
That's a
and the
good
Rams
pick.
play this year and had that crazy game? Wasn't that a league game or a conference
you-
game?
Yeah, the AFC plays NFC during the
You
season.
have Juice Landry, you have Odell Beckham, and you have
Who's Juice Landry?
Juice Landry is
Landry.
hard as hell.
Receiver.
They
Hard
played
as
at
hell.
they played at LSU together. He was on the Dolphins previously. He's
Uh,
nice.
that I definitely don't know who
Like
he
two
is.
of the nicest, and then you got one of the dopest young quarterbacks, Baker, coming in.
Oh
hot.
yeah.
And Kareem Hunt.
Kareem
What about
Hunt.
the dude
Kareem
that got caught up with that whole domestic violence thing?
Kareem Hunt.
Oh, I see him. Okay.
Yeah.
They
He
still
good.
got
He's a running
good
back, right?
Defense.
Yeah.
They sound pretty solid.
So I mean, I don't know, man.
Is Baker like legit?
Yes.
He's a winner.
That's what they said about Tebow, right?
Hey man, do not compare T. No,
said that
they
he's a
smoked
winner.
out Tebow from the
In
jump.
college, though.
Oh, he's a winner in the league.
Nobody knew. Everybody thought Tebow was going to do shit in the NFL. Everybody knew
Hey,
that.
But
I'm a
that
Broncos
phrase,
fan.
he's a winner, was
Shout out to
definitely
Tebow.
on
College
Tebow.
and
Hold on, hold
NFL
on.
is two different things.
But is Baker, has he won anything in the league?
He was a rookie
he-
last year, and he got them to the first playoffs.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
close
okay,
to the
nice.
playoffs.
He's proven that he can win in the league as a rookie with a trash team. You've proven yourself.
Nice.
And they
What-
filled all the holes. He
What were
really
you saying,
did.
Marshall? You said as a Bronco fan, what were you saying?
Big shout out to Tebow, man. He got us to the playoffs.
He
I mean,
did.
hey,
Without Tebow, we don't
He
get
did.
Peyton.
Hey, man.
Without Peyton, we don't get a ring.
real quick.
Yep.
I don't know
Big
much
shout out
about
Broncos.
football. I don't watch much football, but I've heard scrutiny about Tebow since he got into the league out of college, right?
Yes.
They said he was a winner. And every time he played in the NFL, he won. Now,
Yeah.
I'm not saying that he
Yeah,
he did all right.
he
I
did
mean,
all
it's just
right.
He
he
got us
made
to
like
the
the winning
playoffs, though.
play or some shit, right?
He got us to the playoffs, and him and Demaryius Thomas made some magic.
I'm just saying the man ain't failed, so it just for him to
He hasn't-
deserve
he
all
got-
of that
He got blackballed.
hate, like damn.
Hey man, they didn't like him kneeling and praying and all that. They
He got
didn't like all
blackballed.
that. They weren't with that, man.
That's messed up.
Niggas
man.
didn't want to hear all that.
He ain't
was all
necessarily
positive.
failed, but he can't. He's not a quarterback that can fit into. He can fit into one or two systems in the NFL. He's not a traditional quarterback.
Right.
And you talking about Elway, who's fucking running the Broncos? How you think he feels about a nigga like Tebow?
Yeah, he wasn't trying to hear
Like,
that.
bro, get him out of here.
But then they ain't had a decent quarterback since Peyton.
Yeah, well, that was a
We
little
just
bit ago.
got Joe Flacco though. So
Oh,
Might be
Yeah,
nice.
he from the Ravens.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Watching.
he's on the.
I be watching, bro.
Yeah, look at you.
Listen.
Okay,
Shit,
hey,
you feel me?
I feel you. Okay,
we
This
going
nigga-
10 and
this
6
nigga will know
next
one
year.
quarterback.
yeah, no one quarterback.
I can name 10 quarterbacks right now.
Go.
Off the
Go
rip.
ahead.
Go
ahead.
right now.
Go.
Flacco, Baker.
Who's Baker?
Why do you say his name?
What's
nigga?
his last name?
What's his last name?
Baker's
Baker.
Baker something. He
Baker
be
Craig.
doing the Dougie
Baker
and shit.
something.
All right, I'll give you that.
We got 2.
You got
Motherfucking.
shut up, man! You're making me nervous. You got My dude,
I'm just gonna keep holding
Hey, if
these
you do
two
this
up.
one more time.
my black guy from the Redskins.
See,
my
see who he's.
Oh,
My
shit.
black guy from the Redskins.
On the Redskins no more.
Oh shit.
RG3?
RG3.
He's definitely not on the Redskins.
He does
I'm
nothing.
damn names, man. The young boy from the Rams. You know the young little light skin from the Chiefs.
Young
boy.
light-skinned from the
Mahone, I think his
Chiefs.
name
What
is.
are the names?
Mahone. My dude from Stanford. He plays for the
you 4.
Colts. He talks like funny as hell.
Andrew Luck.
Andrew Luck.
He's not black. Oh, sorry. I'm thinking something else.
He ain't black.
Well, I'll give you.
The dude from Louisville. He played for the Vikings. He got a funny last name.
Can you stop naming their backgrounds and name a
but
name?
you know it. But
His
you,
mama named
hey,
Joyce.
Terry Bridgewater.
Bridgewater. Hey, but at least I know something about him.
You named 4 people.
I
You
just
named
named.
the 4, but you don't mention like 7.
I don't know the names. All right, I just know like they little background in college, and I can point them out.
You know shit about football.
Hey, fuck
okay?
football. All right, how about that? How about that?
I could probably name 20.
Yeah,
You couldn't even name 3.
I named 3.
You
Guys.
shouldn't even called that one out.
All right, man.
Should have left that one alone.
Okay. Yo, man. What else we got in sports, man? Are we good on everything else? Because I know in baseball. the
Dodgers is nice. Angels ain't too good.
Angels- well, that's all you
Yep.
got.
Pacquiao won.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah. But-
Pacquiao, 41, about to be 41.
I didn't watch the fight, but Marshall did. Marshall, give us an update on the Pacquiao and Thurman.
Yeah.
Yeah, what happened, man?
Dominated the whole fight, man.
Pacquiao,
Who did?
Pacquiao.
40
Oh, okay.
40-year-old ass really did some shit,
He
huh?
knocked him down in the first round.
I heard that.
What?
And then like after that, like
Yeah, I
he
seen
was
that.
the aggressor the most of the fight.
Yo, there's one clip. He was literally chasing him around like Baby D.
Yeah.
Like it was.
That's how
I was
Pacquiao
like-
fights.
Keith Thurman, like
He
he,
just-
he came back in the second half of the fight, like
That's what I heard though.
from like
So-
the 7th
Yeah.
through like the 10th round.
But I heard the last 2 rounds he was getting
Yeah.
pieced. Like
Like
I saw a picture and it was just bloody. It was
Pacquiao
just-
he was pressing him the whole fight.
So is Pacquiao?
He's a champ now.
Is he like? So he's that nigga now again.
No, he's been that nigga. He's just
been that
old.
nigga, but this was like he beat Adrian Broner and then he just beat Keith Thurman. So that's like 2 very credible fights.
Hey
at
man,
his
when he
age.
beat Adrian Broner, that was one of the funniest. Adrian Broner still think he
I watched
won.
that fight. Adrian Brenner's
Man, I
comedy
didn't
as hell.
lose.
Yeah, like
Brush
hey,
my
man,
hair.
Sometimes, man, we got.
We were talking about
Is he
Leo's
Leo?
early. He's the same day as Kel.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
We were talking about
Sometimes, man.
Leo
shout out Leo.
And
Sometimes they just don't get it.
and SBZ.
Oh yeah, shout out SBZ, man. We in here.
Soldier Boy.
Oh man,
Same
he in
day as
jail,
Kel.
right?
Oh, my nigga Soldier Boy went
So
to jail.
Soldier Boy in jail, Adrian Broner losing fights, man. Shout out Leo season. We
Shout out
here,
Soldier
man.
Boy been in jail for
Shout
like
out-
6 months.
Oh, damn, his bad. Shout out my boy Ginobili. You know what I'm saying? July 28th swag.
Yes, sir. I found out a rare fact. Can't wait to finally meet Cam because he's one of my biggest probably inspirations rapper wise. But as you guys may know, me and Cameron have the same birthday. And then he posted an Instagram post. Both our mothers had the same birthday.
What?
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
July 10th.
You told me that.
Shout, hey man, y'all.
Pretty rare.
Can y'all just meet and like collab
Yeah, I
and just
got
be cool?
I definitely have to.
Soldier Boy just got out of jail today.
Let's go! SBZ, we in here, baby. Leo season. About to be turned up, man.
He's a free man.
Fuck these niggas.
I seen Wiz tweet that he wanted to put Soldier Boy on the Decent Exposure tour.
Let's go,
That'll
man.
be so tight.
Yeah, I didn't know what context that was because I didn't know when Soldier Boy was getting out of jail. But
Getting out today.
that'll be lit if he goes on with his tour.
Shit.
That would
He's
be-
out right now.
He's coming on today. Anyway, man. Well,
Stay out of trouble, Soldier Boy.
God
Damn.
damn.
I know, man. Be
right?
cool, bro. Be
That's why
cool.
you didn't make the damn list.
Be cool, man.
He still didn't make the list. That's why, man.
Fucking reputation.
All right, man. So I think that's it of sports. You got
Yeah,
anything
man.
else, man?
Nah, man. We good.
All right, man. Yeah. So we're gonna take a quick break. Come back in with the topic of the day. We got a couple crazy little things to talk about, and we got best and worst with Treem Hebner.
Yeah.
So for all your podcast visual needs, audio, go to productiveculture.com/podcast. In the How Did You Hear About Us section, put in Artgoon Radio.
Yeah.
Also for all your gear, clothes, swag.
Gear.
I said everything.
Camp gear.
All your stuff that you want. Nah, I'm messing. All the UTB lifestyle stuff. Go to utblifestyle.shop. Also, go to taylorgang.com for the exclusive shark hoodie.
Yeah.
Is that still available?
Yep.
He said, yep.
One more week.
One more week?
Couple more weeks.
Couple more?
Yeah, it's
That shit
running.
gonna- that shit
Just
gonna be
running the
available.
numbers up
They're
right
gonna
now.
make a new batch in September. just put it up.
They might. I don't know if they're
I
selling
don't
it.
know. All right, you got two
You
more.
might can pull up to the tour and get one. I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey, we didn't even talk about that. Are you pulling up? Did you go already?
He's in Cali in like the 8th through the 10th.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
wow, how convenient. The 8th through the 10th, huh? 808.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know.
He said,
I know that he has a show in the Bay, and then he has one in like Irvine, and he has one in San Diego.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Niggas might have to pull up to one of those, man.
I definitely am. I don't know what I could do for anybody else, but
I love Kel Face. Like, yeah, nigga, you heard the man.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't even know who y'all talking about right now.
Talking about Wiz.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, thanks for being involved, man. Appreciate it.
I've seen him in that.
He's
It's
like,
all good.
seen
I
him in
need that bottle of McQueen Wiz when I pull up. I need the case.
Hey,
nigga.
man, McQueen looks
pulling
fire.
up.
Yeah, that's what it is, man. So anyway, man, it's the man with the plan. I ain't Clark Kent. Some ladies do call me Superman. It's your boy, Big Cali.
Kelly Kell.
2-step shorty, rare Artgoon, Treem Heaven.
And it's Artgoon Radio, man. It's the man with the plan. I ain't Clark Kent, but some ladies do call me Superman. It's your boy, Big Cali.
Rare
Kelly
Artgoon.
Kell. You taking my
bad.
spot, bro.
My bad. I
What's
fucked
up, man? Niggas get killed for shit like that.
Don't rough me up, Carol. I apologize.
And
You
this
good,
is Artgoon
man.
Radio. All right, man. We up here feeling good, feeling great. Again. You know.
I want someone to count this shit and tell us, like, Big C said, feeling good, feeling great, 15 times.
Oh, man. So we going to come in right now with our next segment, the
Yo.
best and worst with Treem. So,
Yes.
drum roll.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Sounding lovely as always. So I have a whole bunch of these written out. Maybe like, I'll probably get to like hundreds of them.
I love it. I
We
love
were
it.
talking about something earlier, and I just wrote down one. And, okay, for you guys, I have
This is great. I love this.
the
so-
best and the worst Disney princess or ally that was like a co-star in a Disney movie. Just so it doesn't have to be a human, it can actually be an animal or something.
Oh, okay.
So like
But it
the
has to be a
best one.
woman, yes.
The best woman princess.
Female.
And the
I don't like
worst.
to use the term female
Best
anymore.
worst.
Oh, yeah. Best woman.
Yep.
We don't use the word female. 2019.
May be offensive.
Yes, maybe offensive. Woman. XX chromosome.
Particularly Disney princess or just ally.
All
Okay.
right. Well, you want to go first?
Yeah, my favorite would probably have to be Jasmine
Why is that?
because she just was cold.
Just right there.
And in the movie, she was cold. And I was like, oh, yeah. Yeah. And then, worst? Who's my worst? I got to think about this. What you got, Big C? My worst.
This sounds like this is very deep on your heart.
It is.
It sounds like you're really
deep.
weighing them
You know
out
why?
right now.
Because it's a strong tie between Belle and
Okay.
Jasmine.
Okay.
But I'm
cold.
gonna say I want Belle.
Uh-huh.
She made my nigga read.
And I'm gonna explain why.
Uh-huh.
Belle has natural swag.
She did.
Jasmine has like bought at the store, like she was just cute, had the tiger, like she had the whole setup, but she was like lost. She was trying to find herself.
Yeah.
Belle knew what she was confident in herself, and she was riding for her daddy. Hard. So I know she ride
Hard,
for her
super
daddy,
hard.
she gonna ride for her nigga that hard.
Yeah.
So I gotta respect her for that. That's the second. And she got the beast to read.
Yes. And tell him how
And
to
she
dance.
was fucking
Yep.
with a beast. So I know she was fucking with a beast. So that's a little weird, but I know she fuck with ugly niggas, so I got a chance.
Yeah.
I'm out here. I don't have nothing to worry about.
I feel you.
She gonna love it. It's gonna be a whole situation, me and Belle. So, so I'm gonna say Belle's my favorite.
So
and my
you're-
worst,
You're picking Belle as a final favorite.
yeah, I'm gonna
I
pick
respect
Belle.
that.
Belle from Beauty and the Beast. My worst is gonna have to be Snow White.
You hate Snow White?
I don't like Snow White. I just throw that out there. For one, I never really liked the movie.
I didn't either.
Oh, my bad, wrong one.
Damn buttons.
No, I never liked Snow White for one, and I didn't like the fact that she stayed with 7 niggas. 7 niggas at all times. They all got real coked out weird names like dopey, sleepy, happy, hungry. It's all weird shit. So I don't know what the fuck is going on in that house. All right? I used to know girls who stayed with 7 different niggas with all them kind of names, and they weren't never up to no good.
So you're not pulling up if Snow White hits you like, yo, come over to the crib.
Nah,
Okay.
nah. She can come to my house though.
Okay.
I'll probably pull up. That's why she's the worst, but I still fuck with her. In the
I'm not
end.
pulling up either.
You're not pulling up.
Her and 7
Snow
niggas.
White lives like Menifee.
Oh my god.
Fucked up.
Okay, so I don't fuck with Snow White, but Belle's for sure my number one, man. I'm gonna come clean, man. So, Reem, who's your best and worst, man?
My best is definitely Belle. I love what she did with the Beast.
I respect that.
He was just a real, just mean, mad person. And Belle came and swagged him out, taught him manners, taught him how to be gentle.
Yes.
And she sacrificed all that for her father too.
Yes.
And she was
Thank
getting
you.
and she was getting got at Gaston every single chance you seen her.
Every single. You love Gaston, I want something. Like she, every time drinking beer, I can drink 440.
Gaston was definitely on that one.
Hey, why nigga was, he had his little, like, stumpy little,
Sidekick.
Sidekick. Yeah, Gaston. You're really great, man.
The little yes boss, the little
Yeah.
crony.
I love Belle. She comes in a close second to me.
Yeah, man, but who's your worst?
Jasmine.
Wait.
I hated this.
Hold on.
I hate this.
Hold on. Just one more time, because we were talking about this earlier, man. Break it down. Why is
Princess Jasmine
is your
appeared
worst?
to me like she was too choosy.
Yes.
She was definitely
I
probably the
agree.
baddest one,
Definitely that.
but she has some traits that I
Yes.
wasn't necessarily fucking with. That's why I like Belle. Belle's more of like the John. Jasmine is more of
It went out.
a choosy little thing. I think it was just a headphone.
Oh, okay.
Yep, just a little choosy little thing, man.
Yeah, man, but
Hey
nah.
man, I love Jasmine.
feel you.
She can have a choosy little thing to her, but she chose off something that I felt like every girl would choose, even Belle.
Nah, man, look.
If Gaston wasn't
Belle had morals.
our friend Steve-O and could read and he put up on a magic carpet, he's
Gaston
pulling
and Steve
Belle.
are the same.
Yes, they definitely are. Steven Russell and Gaston from Beauty and the Beast are
They're
exactly the same.
Throw that out there.
Damn, they on your bumper, Steve.
Nah, but look, I'm gonna be real. This is why I agree with Reem, okay?
When he was in the marketplace,
Jasmine, okay?
stole
I'm not even
apples.
gonna do that, okay? She's a fucking thief, okay?
Oh my
Yeah.
God, she's a
fucking
princess.
Thief. A princess can be a thief?
She can do
Entitled
whatever
princess.
she can do whatever she wants. She rules
Hey,
that damn
spoiled.
city.
Hey,
She rules it.
Leangelo Ball rules Chino Hills, and he stole.
No, no,
No, he's not. He's yelling.
no.
Yep, that's the same shit.
No,
It's
see,
the same thing.
you both ain't shit.
If
You
Go ahead.
both ain't shit.
Ball-
And whoever agrees with that ain't shit.
She shouldn't get away with it neither.
She's a fucking
If my
thief.
nigga Jello can't.
If Jello lost his shit at UCLA, she should have lost it in her fucking hand. I
No,
said it, all right?
no,
Yep.
Aladdin came through, Captain Save-A-Hole.
no.
In the
I got
Bugatti.
you, baby.
In the Bugatti.
Nah, he put up in a Honda Accord that time. He came in cool, real humble.
Yeah, he did.
The
Look,
first- the first time?
The first time he met, he was.
he
had
just
like
came
a-
with a boo, and that's it.
He came with a boo and a shaka. And a do-rag.
Damn.
Ah, shit. Ready
That's
to
fucked
go.
up.
Hey
Yeah,
man, I'm fucking with you, Jasmine. I love you,
fuck-
baby.
So who's your worst, Kel? You still ain't said your
Snow
worst.
White.
Snow White?
Gotta be.
Why, man? Same reasons?
Same reason.
Sleepy, dopey,
yeah,
happy,
I don't like all
sleepy.
them niggas' names, and
Hey,
the
good-
movie is low key boring.
Hey, imagine this. Hey, babe, come see my friends that I moved in with. Who's your homies? All right, well, he's
7
sleepy.
midgets.
I'd have
He's
walked in
7
like-
midgets, first of all.
For sure.
That's too crazy.
So all these your homies?
All 7. And they're all named Sleepy, Dopey, Happy, Hungry.
Nah.
Yeah. Hey, yo, they gonna be like, "What's up, my nigga?"
Yeah. And then one of them,
Like, yeah, what's up, dog?
and one of them falls asleep on your shoulder. Mid-conversation. Like, what's up, my nigga? He's chilling.
I don't know about that. man.
So wait, does anybody remember like the premise of Snow White?
It wasn't it the apple
I remember an apple in it,
It had an
and
apple.
dwarves.
indoors?
But, like,
and then
how
that
does this-
witch-
wasn't it like the
I
witch
think
came
she
to
was
the?
about to die or something from the apple.
Yeah, but like the witch
maybe-
came
Damn.
and tried to like.
Nobody knows.
That's how weak that story is.
I thought the witch came, tried to give it to her, and then
we all
she turned
said-
him down kind of bad or whatever.
We all
and then-
said 4 random different things.
I was about to say that the premise to Little Mermaid right now. I was like, oh, she wanted her voice. I didn't know. Yeah, man. So fuck that shit, man.
Are y'all using y'all 3 wishes to bag Jasmine?
Very good
Never.
question.
I can get her by myself.
Nah, you need your 3. He
'Cause,
used a
yeah,
wish.
If he doesn't use 2 of those wishes,
He never got Jasmine.
he doesn't
Facts.
get it.
The thing is, though, I feel like
That's a good fact.
So
It is a good fact,
He
though.
sold his soul to get Jasmine. You see what you have to get to pull Jasmine? You have to sell your soul.
hey,
Are you
man,
ready to sell
It's
your
bad.
soul
In
for
a-
Princess Jasmine?
Nah, I'm straight.
No way. Hell
I'm
no.
cool, baby girl.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Maybe I'll
man.
catch you at the club or something. I don't know.
Yep.
Anyway, man, move. Oh, hold on, Marshall. Who's your best and worst, man?
I'm gonna go with Mulan.
Mulan.
That's
She
a
got
tight
hands.
one. She
For
definitely
sure.
got hands.
She got hands. I love her song. I love her food culture. I love all that. She gonna cook all the
She had
flame.
hits on her movie.
Yeah, she had
they
hits.
did.
I cried on that Christina Aguilera song. That was beautiful. Sorry.
My worst is gonna be Sleeping Beauty.
Sleeping, I don't know shit about that story. I know she had to get a kiss to wake up. Sounds very
That's it.
sluttish.
By Prince.
Yeah, pretty
Kiss
much.
me, baby, so I can wake up. Like, bitch, just get up. We got shit to do. Like,
Just get up.
I only know Maleficent, and that's because Angelina Jolie played her.
who's Maleficent? Oh, Malfescent? Yeah, you supposed to be my researcher, man.
Maleficent. Exactly what he said
Oh, you mean
is
Mississippi?
what it's called.
I thought it was Malfescent.
No.
Hey, we need proper pronunciation
Hey,
of this.
bro,
Can
I
we
don't
get
know what the
that? Is it
hell.
Malfescent or Maleficent?
I will bet every dollar that I'll ever make in life that is not Maleficent.
Go to Mike. Hold on. What is it?
I love it.
Fuck, it's Maleficent?
Yes.
I apologize. That's why you're the researcher, and that's why you're the shit, man. That's why, man. Shout out Marshall right now.
I love how he paused though and said like, "Wait, it's not." But Maleficent.
No, nigga.
No, nigga.
Hell nah.
You sounded so sure.
I did. I was like, nigga, you we gotta step it up.
Bro.
Hell nah.
I'm fucking up. All right, well, look. Anyway, moving right along in typical Big C fashion. Earlier this week, I was looking on Instagram, right? And when I was on there, I was scrolling past and I seen a trailer of this new movie coming out called Hustlers with Cardi B and J-Lo and Lizzo. And the girl from My Crazy Rich Asians, I forgot
Oh,
her name,
yeah,
but
yeah,
she's
yeah.
tight. Yeah, it's deep. And it's all based off of an article off of NewYorkMag.com.
Yeah.
That was, hold on, let me read it. I have it here. Excuse me. Called Hustlers at the Scores. Yeah, I had to look at the phone for that. A lot of stizzy. And it's called Hustlers at the Score. And basically, it was all about these dancers that clicked up together and basically was licking
start running it up.
all the Wall Street execs that was coming in.
They were just like normal dancers or what?
Normal dancers that's in this club, as far as I know. As far as I know, when I read it and looked at it, it was like at a normal strip club that was in New York, and they just.
So it was a
ran
strip
up.
club. It wasn't like ballet or something.
No, I just kept saying dancers.
Yeah, I was like, what's up?
Oh, my
What type of
bad.
dancers are these?
That's kind of, I have respect.
Setting up people.
Says Juilliard.
What type of movie is this? Okay.
Niggas is doing ballet. Niggas is
I needed the full premise, man.
It is at a gentleman's club.
Okay.
These are exotic dancers.
Interesting.
Ladies of the night.
Ladies of the night.
I like that term.
Yeah, I got that from Iceberg Slim. Shout them out. Anyway, yeah. So they were setting them up basically, and they were called like basically Robin Hood. Because they would steal from all these like credit card scams, and their whole thing is like, oh, well, we can't get caught. So when I was reading this and looking at it, I was like, hey, man, this seems like y'all glamorizing this shit a little too deep. Y'all making full-length films now. You about that little 12, 13-year-olds running it up even deeper now.
Possibly.
They listen to the whole Cardi B run up 2 albums or album, however many she about to have or have.
Yeah.
All the singles. Then you're gonna see it on a full-length film with J-Lo being the main character. And like it's just, I don't know, it's about to be a birth of strippers running around. I don't know, man.
Sometimes you got to shine light though on certain things like that because ideas for a movie like that get you an Oscar.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
So
And, if that life calls you, then, you pick up the phone. Not that life doesn't call everybody.
I feel you.
So it is what it is. If you're
Hey,
gonna
I
grow
don't
up
know
and be a
what kinda-
stripper, then you know that's
hey, man.
it is what cool.
If that life calls you, you answer the
Those type of
phone.
people pick up the phone.
They do.
That was the best. So
Just keeping it a buck.
So with that being said, I remember when I was thinking about the strip club and all that stuff, I remember one of our friends was having a discussion when we were out, and she was very passionate. You know, she just got in a new relationship. You know, she was all excited, and we were talking about the strip club.
Yeah.
And she was like, my man would never go to no strip club. I would never let that happen. Trust me. Let him. I was like, why won't you let him go to the strip? Like, it's a strip club. Like, he's going home with you.
Yeah.
Right.
Nah, that's just a sin. Or that was, she tried to take it 8 different ways. We were arguing. I was a little faded, so I was just, you know me, I was poking at it. It was kind of funny. But yeah, so anyway, with that being said, I was thinking about it with the glamorous of the exotic dancers and that life.
Yeah.
Do you think, one, is that strip club life about to be more accessible now? Do you think it's going to become more not as taboo? Because
Possibly.
It probably could be less taboo just because J-Lo's like the front runner.
that's what I'm saying.
Everyone loves J-Lo.
Like, think about how male strip clubs was looked at before, you know, out. Like, they were like, oh, some women did or whatever. Then Magic Mike came out, and then you see Chippendales advertisement everywhere in Vegas. As soon as you walk around, you be like,
Big
damn.
C, have you
No. If you fucking ass, I swear to God. No homo. No homo pause. No homo pause.
I was just because I definitely haven't seen it.
Ask the question.
Okay.
Ask the question.
Have you ever watched Magic Mike? Either of them?
No, I have not watched Magic Mike.
Okay, because you're
but
just saying like you like
I
about to
have
drop knowledge
I
on
have
it.
walked it when I did live with my mother. It was a time where she had her friends over. You know, I walked in. This is, you know, part of the reason why I moved out and became, you know, grown, because you just don't want to deal with that kind of stuff. And you walk into the house, you know, after a long day of work, you walk in, you just want to go straight to your room in peace. And I walk in and I see 3, you know, good middle-aged black women all drinking wine, and I hear boom, 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 and they, oh yeah, I'm like, oh hell no. And they watching Magic Mike, so I left that day. I went to CJ's and just, you know, spent the night over there. That was just a lot to deal with. That was a lot of
I respect that.
power. So no, I did not watch it, but it was in my vicinity. I heard about 10 minutes of it.
I was just about to ask. That was it.
Have you watched Magic Mike?
No.
Have you watched Magic Mike?
No.
Have you been in the vicinity of Magic Mike and heard it?
No.
Good, I'm proud of it. That's why we're going to continue this show. So anyway, moving right along.
Quick question, Big C.
Oh, shit.
You did say you support these BET movies.
Yes, I do support BET.
I'm so happy you phrased it like that too.
Have you
Yes,
watched
he did.
Chocolate City?
Chocolate.
What is that?
It's
No, I have
the
not
black
watched-
version of Magic Mike.
Oh, my God.
I never even heard of that. Who's in
I've
that?
never heard of Chocolate City at all in my
I
life.
hate
That name
the
just sounds
name of
fucking
that.
funny as
First
hell.
of all, Chocolate City is Martin's Club on Thin Line Between Love and
So
Hate.
Yeah.
That's the only Chocolate City I recognize. I don't know what
Yep.
the hell that is. So yeah, if you
Wow.
watch Chocolate City, you know, shout out BT if that's your thing.
Big C promotes BET movies.
I like BT movies. Man, you gotta, who else gonna watch it? If we ain't watching it, someone got to. We gotta stand up.
It's for you.
It's all for you, man.
Black entertainment. But it's
Everyone
owned by
I know that
Viacom.
watches it is like 45 and up.
Yeah.
Hey man, you watch that while you get your hair done, while someone fry some chicken. Make some spaghetti with some garlic bread.
Oh my god.
I don't want nothing to do with that
Meatballs in
situation.
the crock pot.
My cousin from Texas has been in my house, and I've never watched so much BET in my house. This past summer.
Question, man. So, one question I have for you, Reem.
Mm.
Do you feel, to bring it back when we were talking about the gentlemen's club and strip clubs, do
Yeah.
you feel that in a relationship, if you're in a solid, committed, loving, holy, whatever relationship you're in,
It's not real pure what you were
I know,
explaining.
very pure,
Okay.
very pure. Do you feel it's okay to still go to a gentleman's club and strip club as a male?
I feel like as a female, you have to know what type of male you have. So, you know, if your male has like a particular type of swag and isn't a silly rabbit, what we call him, you know, a trick,
Yeah, silly rabbit.
then you should allow your man to go to the strip club. But then I feel like females know that their dude is like a trick. And they don't want him
Yeah.
to go, you know, because he's just gonna get he's gonna get into trick activity. It's gonna have her out here
It's
looking
because-
maybe a little bad.
She knows she date. She knows she with a trick.
Yeah,
So women be knowing they with a trick.
yeah,
Yeah.
So they know that. All right, this nigga be
Hell
tricking. So I ain't
yeah, yeah. They know. They would never say that, but they know in their head
They
like,
can sniff
damn.
it out.
Yeah.
Like a
Oh
hound
man,
dog.
what about you, Kel? How you feel about it?
I feel the same way. I mean, you got to know who you're with, and you should definitely allow that.
So is it okay?
Yeah.
Like, do you feel like if you're in a relationship, would you want to still be able to go to a gentleman's club? You don't really go like
don't
that.
go like
we
that
don't really go
either.
like that. We
No.
go,
But to like
but
for that time where I'm just
Yeah.
out with my boys and we're just like, yo, let's get a strip club.
yeah.
I should be able to do that.
Now, what if we just
feel
like
that
we
way.
have some of our friends, we won't say their names.
Mhm.
I could understand why they shouldn't go to a strip club.
Yeah,
I get
exactly.
it.
Yeah,
You know, because some of them, we have some silly rabbits for friends.
yeah.
And it's okay. You have to have some silly rabbits. It's all right. You know, they're for kids.
It is what it is.
Yeah, I ain't doing it. So, I don't know. In my opinion, I feel it's cool, but it opens up the portal.
It definitely does.
Yeah.
So, it's almost like, if you're
Do
ready
you even
for that,
want to like go through all
do you
that?
want to open up that portal?
Yeah.
If you don't, I feel like if I'm in a real serious committed relationship and I'm already, shucking and jiving and slicking this, doing all that shit.
Slicking.
Slugging and jiving?
Yeah, slicking and sliding.
Slugging and sliding.
Shaking and moving and grooving. Feeling good.
Oh my God.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, no, if you're doing all that, then don't go to a
Would
strip club.
would you allow it? Is it allowed? You didn't really answer. Like, do you think it's allowed? You think it should be allowed? Yes or no?
Yes, with restrictions.
What are those restrictions?
Yeah.
She has to come with you or something.
Like,
I mean,
I
I'm with
have
that too. I'm with that too, but not I have to.
But
Okay.
it's better.
I'm with that
It
though.
just eliminates the portal.
But the thing is, like we
Like, if
said,
you're there with me, you're with me. We're together in this.
Right.
Like, you see,
but we only go so often.
Yeah.
So like in 3 years, if I go one time and I'm with my boys,
You gotta accept
there should be no problem.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
what if you come home smelling like baby powder and divine angel and glitter?
Hey, divine angel.
And cucumber melon and sweet pea lotion.
Because honestly though, I wouldn't if my girl. Would you really trip if your girl was in Vegas at one of those
Glad
like
you brought it up.
you
I
know,
was gonna ask that next.
Chippendale spots? I'm not tripping. Like, you think I give a fuck about them?
With that, I just
bozos?
gotta know who you like. What type of friends
What
you got?
homegirl you with?
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
If
but
you going
I know
with-
that already though. Before
Yeah.
that,
If you're going with your 3 whole homegirls, like the real ones,
No way. I'm gonna
Yeah,
have,
well,
I'm
like
gonna
the
have a big
runners,
problem with that.
I don't want her in Vegas with her 3 whole homegirls.
but you
all?
only
You know
go
what
to
I mean?
Vegas with your 3 whole homegirls. Most of the time.
Why?
If they in that situation, going to Chippendales, what they on?
Well, I'm just saying.
What they on?
They on something.
They going out there with their Bible study friends?
I feel you, but I feel like a lot of girls would
You
go to
going
shit
out there
like
with the knitting
would
club?
be open to go to shit like that if it was ass popping at strip clubs.
I
know
feel
what I
you.
mean?
know.
I feel you.
I don't know. How you feel about it, Marshall?
I don't know. Man.
Cool. Great answer. I just want to set him up. You got to speak for the young generation. You're like, I don't know, man. I'm just chilling, man. I'm just cutting out.
I'm
not
gonna pull up like once every
Have you
every other
seen,
year.
Like, it just like what I've seen like in movies and shows, like the way those dudes be dancing. It's like I don't care.
Hey,
about
man, I've
bozos.
heard female strip clubs are raunchier than male strip clubs.
I can't believe that.
I've heard that it gets way crazier in female strip clubs, or not female, excuse me, male strip clubs than it does in a female.
I just feel like
strip
it's more
And I
screaming.
also heard
That's it. That's not it.
women are more so the aggressors in the male strip club.
club. Yeah.
Like it's not
I mean, like, yeah, because they could just be doing anything. Like,
A girl
yeah,
can
let
just
me
grab it, give me a dick.
put the money in your dick and all that. But like, I just feel like
I do that shit, I might get a
besides
lawsuit.
those things and like just how loud it gets,
Straight up.
like I'm just like I'm not tripping about these bozos, man.
I'm good.
You're not tripping.
I'm not.
But most people are, and that's the point. What I'm saying, because they. But I think it
I
goes to your
don't like
point.
those strip
bad.
clubs for the most part because it's just like it's no swag in it. That's
That's exactly why. That's exactly why I
It's
don't even
something
think about
elegant
it.
about a lot of women's strip clubs. You know what I'm saying? There's an element aspect to some of them, not all of them.
You're right,
but
right.
with that, it's just like niggas just
would you get
jumping
mad-
around with his D's out.
Right.
It's just a little.
Hey,
But obviously your girl's
little
not just gonna
crazy.
be pulling up there when she goes all the time. So it has to be for like a specific reason, like a engagement party or whatever.
Hold on,
or
but-
bachelorette party, whatever.
What about this though? Does it matter the type of strip club they go to? Because when you're saying like, it could be some no swag. What if they go to like the raunchiest or raunchiest strip clubs where it's like
With women?
like fantasy?
You should be looked at crazy.
Like I think
Hold on,
that's
hold on,
not
hold on.
acceptable.
Yeah.
So going to like a women going to a female,
Or like if the nigga goes to like a raunchy dirt bucket strip club with like the $2 hose.
Yeah, that should be looked at crazy.
yeah.
Like, I think it's like you have to, if you're gonna go, you have to go to the tight shit only.
Yeah.
yeah.
If you go to like some bucket shit, you have a problem.
Mm-hmm.
That means you're going during the day, like at 12:45, no meeting. You're just going there to eat and think.
Yeah.
Just try to figure it out.
Yeah.
Those people, the daytime shift.
Yeah.
We go in there with Ethel.
Ethel.
Those people have a problem.
Yeah.
Oh man, so
And you should be looked at crazy if you do that.
yeah, man. So
I
I
don't
guess,
support
in
that.
my opinion, just to wrap it up, I don't think if you don't open the portal, you ain't ready for it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
That portal is dark and it's deep.
Just go home, bro.
It's very dark and deep.
And shout out Hustlers, the movie. I will probably see it opening weekend. You know, I support Cardi.
I hadn't heard of it until you said it on the show.
Yeah,
so
man.
You ever heard it at all?
Nah, I definitely probably
J-Lo-
pull it up.
I
J-Lo-
heard
was on
J-Lo
a-
talk about it.
Man, she was on that pole practicing. A-Rod filmed the video.
That's
Thank
lit.
you, Lord Jesus. Hallelujah. All right. Anyway, yeah, moving right along. Okay. One of the things I wanted to topic kind of gear towards Reem, and I wanted to get his opinion. I was watching interviews about on the Breakfast Club, and actually with Sway too. And he was talking to Dapper Dan. And for people who don't know what Dapper Dan is, he's a pop culture fashion icon guru. I mean, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but he's probably one of the first people to put on for mainstream like luxury brands in hip hop and black culture.
Yeah, for
that really we
for
see.
black culture, like he was definitely like one of the main put-ons of all the brands.
Right. So basically, he was just on there talking, and you know, with all the outrage with Gucci and the boycotts and everything. Of course, you know, he's now doing a collab with Gucci. He works with Gucci. He's a designer. He has his own brand with Gucci, like a collab, Dapper Dan collection. So basically, he's now a rep talking, trying to get us steered towards, hey, man, don't look at these high brands all bad. You know, we got black people inside, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, which is a great positive thing, in my opinion. I know it's great, but I was watching, Charlemagne was asking great questions, you know. And of course, we always talk about Charlemagne, but he actually was asking a valid question. He was like, you know, we're talking so good and highly about your accomplishments with Gucci and what they're doing for you globally, but he said, why is it that us as black people always feel like we need to link up with these high fashion houses and we can't create our own and just do it? If we're the ones that have the inspiration, we're the ones that's driving the market, spending the dollars, that's pushing the culture, why can't we be the ones that's owning it? And Dapper Dan was basically coming back at it with, oh, well, you know, we have to be inside. That's the problem. We don't have the time because it'll take so long. So while I'm over here trying to build in America, this guy over here selling down to Asia and taking over the world, why can't I just do it? So he made a point. It was valid, but he wasn't really answering it.
Yeah.
And that's when I was just like, I don't get it really. Is it like, how deep is it?
I feel like with that, something like that, that's like so substantial. If you can be a high-end brand where people pay a lot for your brand.
Right.
And they don't care. They pay $300, $400 for a shirt. That takes time. And I feel like as a culture, we just haven't put in enough time. You know, some of these brands have been around since 1900.
But why? So
Some of these brands started in 2001. It's like you can't reach that state.
That's what he was talking about. Not to cut you off, sorry, but that's what he was talking about because he was saying, you know, like, what about the black brands like FUBU, Fat Farm, Sean John?
Takes longer than 7 years.
He was like, all these black brands. All these black brands fizzled out. They got sold out, bought out. None of them owned. They weren't a fashion house. They weren't Gucci. They weren't Tom Ford.
Yeah.
They weren't, you know, Louis Vuitton. They weren't those things. Even though Louis Vuitton is now hiring like Virgil, is now hiring these black artists and like John Fear God.
Jerry Lorenzo?
Thank you. I said John.
Threw me off with that.
yeah. So they were just basically talking about all these different collabs and how black people really don't own anything in that.
Yeah.
But when your defense, you're saying, I get it. It's like they've been established since the 1900s.
Yeah, man.
It's like we barely owned ourselves,
Yeah.
let alone a brand that was getting sold.
Yeah. So I would say like the real answer is him, you know, just telling people to start something substantial. If you want to start a brand, like you have to have the overall vision and know that it's going to take a long time.
Right.
Not just be in it to jug real quick and to make some millions of dollars. Like if you want to be like held in that regard, it takes time, decades to reach that.
He's been in the game for over 40 years.
Yeah.
And he's just now getting his.
But he was like remaking stuff though. Like a lot of whatever.
How do you feel about Dapper Dan? Your
I fuck
honest
with
opinion.
him. I fuck with him.
Is he?
But he wasn't. I don't know what his aesthetic is for his personal brand. I know he was flipping stuff that, I mean, it wasn't really real. Maybe he got the fabric off. I don't know how he got the fabric. I don't know what
He
happened.
doesn't say he copyrighted. He said he
But
was.
he was
I
making
don't
like
know.
Gucci suits and making like Louis Vuitton suits.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a part of the collection that the company was actually
But then
dropping.
the company started actually designing his designs.
Like recently,
That's-
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even all the time, like even the whole collab with Louis Vuitton and Supreme, that whole collab was said that it was inspired by Dapper Dan.
Okay, that's
Like
tight.
they said, like, yeah, this was all inspired by Dapper. And if you look at it, it looks like the LV with Supreme in them.
Yeah.
So he was just saying, yeah, but they didn't pay him. They didn't give him no credit. Like they didn't do it like a big blast. They at the show it had a little letter that said, yeah, everything you see here is designed by or was inspired by Dapper Dan. So my other question is so people don't know because I was watching the whole. We watched the whole meltdown with Kanye when he was talking with Sway.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have the answers. You don't do it. He was just like,
That
but
was
you're not
great.
Ralph. You don't understand. Like I'm in these meetings, like,
Yeah.
and niggas understand. But he was actually, in my opinion, talking logically, just not in a logical. Like he was saying what he was saying was true.
Yeah.
He just said it irrational and crazy. But do you agree with what he was saying? Because even Dapper Dan brought that back up. And he was
Yeah.
like, look at him. Like, I know I've been in these meetings. That's why you need to be there.
Yeah. I mean, the context of what Kanye was saying was correct, but it was like coming from a place of like, nigga, you ain't really put in that much work either, you know? Like, we've had UTB longer than he's had his brand. So, like, I feel like you can't necessarily just think that you could be at that spot without working and having the plug.
Because of who you are.
Yeah, just because of who you are. You're that on to where you think that, you know, you should get that quick. It's like, nah, just take it easy, bro, and
Yeah.
build your shit.
It's
Yeah.
a whole different
Yeah.
like space.
You're one of the people that is considered probably of all time, like one of the most swagged out dudes.
Right.
So, but still, it's gonna take some time for you to fucking make some
And I
tight
think niggas
shit.
don't want to wait and do that.
Nah, they want it. I know everything.
Instant right now.
Yeah, like nah.
$100 for a plain T-shirt.
Yep,
Nothing on it.
nothing
Easy.
on it.
But then you see what happens when he finally went down, did his shit,
Yep.
and he linked up with a bigger house, Adidas,
Yeah,
and now he's damn near on course to be a billionaire.
yeah.
So that's literally what Dapper Dan was talking about. He's like, you're gonna have to link up with somebody eventually.
You don't have to.
That's okay.
You don't have to. You just have. It's just gonna take you a little longer though.
Who is a successful company that didn't link up with somebody? That's successful. That's newer. That wasn't in the 1900s. That you could think of. I was almost gonna say Ralph Lauren.
It's successful ones, but they all are like somebody's understudies. Like Marc Jacobs, Tom Ford, like all these people actually worked under people for like Prada and all that shit. You know, they
Yeah.
worked
Right.
their way up on
Oh, okay.
brands before they had their own brand.
But isn't
so,
so is LVMH the big? Is that a fashion house or is that a company?
That's a conglomerate of like alcohol,
Moet,
vineyards,
Right.
fashion, just all
Okay.
types of shit. Anything that's elegant.
So would you say Marc
They got
Jacobs
that.
is a part of the Louis Vuitton fashion
Yeah,
house?
he's all part of that. There's a lot of brands that are like, you know, like Opening Ceremony or like Drifter. There's a lot of brands that are like making millions of dollars that are tight that, you know, are not linking up with other people.
Right.
But it just takes a minute.
So would you say he has like an old man perception of the game?
Who, Kanye?
Dapper Dan. He
Uh,
was saying you have to link up with a larger fashion house to even
yeah, of course.
to even like that's the way. Like
Yeah,
link up,
like,
do
nah.
it, link up, and then take over the world.
You're,
That's the way.
you're automatically saying that you're putting your thing in second place if you say that if you feel like you need to do that.
yeah.
If you do it, it's cool. But like
Yeah.
don't like this is the only way I can do it. Like nah. Nah, that's not the truth all the way, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, I remember you told me back in the day. I used to talk to you about UTB when you were putting me on like your whole process, and you were like, man, like you have to get your brand to the point where it's not even a word; it's just a symbol.
Yeah, people
And
just
it's-
recognize
Just
it.
recognize, like, think of Ralph Lauren. You look at the horse; it's just a horse and a
Yeah.
guy on a horse, but
Yeah.
you know that's Ralph. Like
Yeah.
Nike's just a check; it don't have to ever say Nike. Nothing. You see the check, you know it is.
Yeah.
So, is that the only way to be big? Is almost make yourself such a brand that it's recognized without even a word?
In something that's
And that's literally the only way in fashion.
I mean, that's like what I follow. That's what I feel like has the most impact is like brands like that, where it's like it's more of a feeling opposed to like anything. When you look at something, it's like, damn, it just resonates with you a
It's
certain
an
way.
icon more.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Like when I see Chanel, like you see the Chanel bag, it's just two
Yeah.
C's and black and white. That's
they're
it.
they're one of the only high end brands that doesn't have a factory store or a discount store.
Yeah, and Louis Vuitton also.
real.
too.
Yeah, so it's just like some brands do that, you know.
Cash out. That's the
You
only
ain't
way
you ain't gonna make the amount of money that one of these other companies is, but like fuck it, like if you have that timeless aesthetic to your shit, like there's nothing that beats that to me.
Yeah,
know?
exactly. So yeah, man, I don't know, man. Dapper Dan.
He dropped some gems, but like you know, that
just-
perspective is not necessary. It's like you know, it's like a Windows 98 perspective. We got the iPhone 10, bro. It's
Right.
all types of ways to make it, and it's all types of ways to get money, and it's all types of ways to be timeless. But it takes time.
Yeah.
That's the main thing.
Right.
Gotta link up.
Gotta get up. We gotta get up.
Only
Nah.
way.
You gotta do.
If you don't do that,
I
you
hate
can't
that,
do it.
man.
Might as well quit.
Oh man. Oh yeah. Before I wrap this up, man. I was gonna play some music. I was gonna do an outro. Hold on, I wanna say this
What?
real quick. Before I wrap this up, it was this is around this time too, and of course it's your birthday. On a more serious note, this is around the time that not only is my parents' wedding would have been their wedding anniversary, but also around the time when my father actually passed away. It's around that time of the year, the 28th, or I was trying to remember that. Yeah, I think so. 27th. I think the 27th or 28th. I think it was around that time. That's why I don't remember the actual date until I look at the paper. I've like kind of blacked it out. It's like weird.
Dang.
Yeah. So
I didn't realize it was in July.
that's why I'm even wearing this New Orleans Saints jersey. Because I bought this jersey literally after my dad passed away, but I never was able to fit it ever. Like,
Damn.
it took 5 years for me to even wear this one time. So I had to shout him out and do that. So
Cause he's a big Saints fan, right?
a big Saints fan, and he's from New Orleans.
Nice.
So that's he's a country boy.
That's why he was up in that kitchen whipping them things up.
whipping it, doing that. But what I was basically gonna get at is saying is, I was like thinking over this week, going over my, thinking. I was like, dang, I'm doing a lot. Like I did my other two podcasts in the Big Cali world. I started doing that.
Yep.
And I'm doing this now, and I'm working, and I'm on the spot, and I'm actually doing shit you're supposed to do as an adult, like working. And I was like, dang, this is really all my dad ever wanted, man. Like I was really thinking about that. I was like, dang, I might. And for the first time in my life, finally, like I have closure with it.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Like I'm like, okay, he's happy with it.
Yeah.
I know, like, I don't have to worry, like, oh, shit, like, damn, I wonder if I'm disappointed. Because I was out there messing around, doing all kind of shit, and I knew he was looking. He sees it. He sees everything I'm doing. No, you blank it out. So even while I was it would be moments I couldn't even all the way enjoy myself. So that's the reason I even changed a lot of things,
Think he was like this.
Yeah.
God damn it.
And it even bring to bring it to like when we were watching Lion King and we were talking, and I was like, it was a moment where Simba was walking through the little jungle looking for himself, and I was like, yeah. And he said that. Like, I'm like, I'm so happy you said that because I feel like that was my dad because I started getting all deep and thinking, I was like, damn.
Loki, you was moving. He was
Damn, because I was just, it was too hardcore, bro.
you was moving
It
a lot.
was so deep, man, because I was just like, I've
Crazy.
been there though. Like I know you were there, Reem. Like when my father first passed away, and we did that crazy acid trip, and we were painting, and that's when I started DJing. And then we saw my dad in the sky, and you painted a picture of it. And I still have that in my room today.
Yep.
And it sounds crazy, and I know people are like, what the fuck? Y'all seen all that? No, trust me, I wish I could lie, but it is what it is. I saw it.
Same, my nigga.
We did. So I know he's looking, and I know he's proud, and like I finally have like closure, and it feels good to say because for a long time I didn't. Like I always was like, okay, I was dealing with it, you kind of go through the motions, but I can finally say like I'm becoming the man that I know my dad wanted me to be. And for the first time in my life, I probably can say that and feel good about it. So shout out, my dad.
R.I.P. man.
R.I.P. for
Big Greg.
raising me, showing me right. He had crazy tactics, but I still love him to the day.
Do you think you get your trippy side from your dad?
Yeah, of course. Of course. That's a lot of the reason why I'm so trippy and I gotta check that shit because I saw what it did to him.
Right.
Yeah. lit?
And he got lit, but he took care of his family.
Yep.
He took care of his home, and he was always there, and he always kept it 100 with me. And, I love him to this day.
right.
And I know he's my guardian angel, and he watches me. And, Mom, I appreciate everything you did. And, she stayed with him the whole time. Never left my dad once.
Yeah.
That's
Never
real.
left. And, one day we'll go into the details of it. But trust me, my dad put my mom through a lot of shit. And my mom's a writer. She did it to his dying day. He was there with all his other wives that he's ever had were sitting front row.
Man, that's
So,
real.
That's rare.
That's real.
Shout out Claudese, my
Scorpio.
mama bear. You did it, Scorpio. She's there. So shout them out, man. Happy anniversary to y'all, and RIP to
Hey,
my dad.
happy anniversary to my parents too, low key.
Oh,
it was the 10th.
Word?
They've been married. How old am I? They've been married 25 years.
I think that's as long. You know what's crazy?
24, I think. Actually.
Damn.
I think this would be my parents' 28th wedding anniversary. Or 20, so they probably got married around the same time. That's kind of crazy.
And happy anniversary to my grandparents. 56
man,
years. They was like the
damn.
13th.
Papa.
See, man, we ended it on a high note, man. It's a lot of love.
Straight up.
Happy anniversary, man. RIP, my pops, man. And yeah, this is probably the last time you see me in the Saints jersey, Dad. So accept this right now. Because you know it's Dirty Birds all day, Falcons.
It's a California legend, though, Reggie Bush,
Yeah,
man.
you know it's Reggie Bush, man. So I had to do it, you know.
It's a Bush jersey?
Yeah, it's a Bush jersey. Authentic.
Don't be dropping those facts. You be getting them jerseys for the low.
Hey, man, leave me alone, all right? Don't talk about the plug.
me and Kel be having to get taxed, bro.
I know.
Nigga.
I'll be playing the hottest of 30 to 40 to 20 to
That's
30 to 50.
stupid.
Every authentic, baby.
Right.
Shout out eBay. Shout out my big niggas losing weight selling they shit. I'ma sell mine. It's like giving it. It's like Circle Life. I gotta sell
feel you.
mine soon.
I feel you.
But then I'ma cop all the other ones back.
Any jug that big niggas, yeah, I respect it, though, because little niggas got a lot of jugs in
Y'all
fashion.
sure do, man. Fuck that. Hey, low key, I was laughing. I'm gonna be able to start buying off the rack soon. So yeah, we pulling up to some stores. I'm going
Yeah.
shopping. It's gonna be.
But you better get out that lazy shit and start really
Yeah,
shopping.
we were talking about walking
trying
around
shit
Amazon.
on.
I hate trying on clothes and all that shit. That's so whack. Anyway, we'll talk about that another day. Anyway, but for all your podcast needs, audio and visual, go to productiveculture.com/podcast. Put in the How Did You Hear About Us section, put in Artgoon Radio. For all your clothes, swag, accessories, go to utblifestyle.shop.
Swag.
And for all the shark hoodies, go to taylorgang.com.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, definitely follow us. Subscribe.
Yep.
It's on Spotify. Oh, we're on Spotify. We've been on Spotify. We broke the code. I don't know how JMKM did it, but we in there. So shout out Productive Culture for breaking the code. We on there, baby. And yeah, man, shout out Imran. He been rocking with me all weekend, recorded both shows.
Yeah.
And he's an impromptu sound man right now, so we doing it today, man.
Yeah.
So shout him
go.
out, man. We feeling good, feeling great.
13. I was 13.
And again, man, happy birthday, Kelly Kel, man. I love you,
Appreciate
brother.
you,
I
man.
appreciate you.
It's
Everything
not your
you done,
birthday
man.
yet, nigga. Fuck
It's
you.
gonna be by the time the episode drop, it'll be his birthday, man.
You know, Reem always want to hate.
He always want to hate, man. But we love you, though,
It's all
Coach
good.
K, man. You my
Appreciate
nigga,
you, my
man.
brother.
Since
Appreciate you.
NJB,
Fourth grade. Rockets.
Since Rockets, Coach Michelle, the
Second
America,
place.
my dude. Yeah, man.
I got a brew for you on the 27th.
My brother.
And I'm your DD all weekend.
Got you.
I got you. So we getting turned up, man. It's the man with the plan. I ain't Clark Kent, but some ladies do call me Superman. It's your boy, Vic Cali.
Kelly Kel.
Rare Artgoon two-step shotty.
And this is Artgoon Radio, man. Peace.
You're tuned into Artgoon Radio, brought to you by UTB Worldwide. Download our app, available in the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store. It's just a lifestyle. Don't trip.